What is up, y'all? It is every other Wednesday night on Three Star Draw. It means it is time for 7's Wild Down South Boys talking toys with me, Down South 7 Star Draw, and the lovely.
Talented Pop Blender. What's up?
I didn't mean to leave talented off, but yeah, you're
it's
right. You
it's
got
an
it.
old no, it's an old joke from like game shows and any kind of talent show or
Oh yeah,
Johnny Carson. It's like a classic introduction.
intro. Yeah,
Lovely, talented, magical, and mysterious. Give
that's
it up
right.
for Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Just here slapping cops left and right.
Oh God, I forgot all about that shit. Exactly. Yes. Right now, actually, it's the on repeat Savannah Guthrie family message plea to the kidnappers of her mother to. And it's just going on like nonstop repeat
I'm
for this
I am
this
I
video.
am as a true crime person, I am intrigued. There's got to be more to this story.
If you're gonna kidnap somebody's relative, that's not the first person I would have thought of. But
Yeah.
it's who knows. Yeah, it's
Uh, um,
terrible to say the least. But
yeah, I mean, so I hope there's a good resolution to that, but I don't know, man. I
mm,
just at this stage in the game. So what's going on? You was off today, right? How you doing?
yeah, not much, not much. I got a little bit of stuff done today. Really, just saving the URLs for what we're gonna go over later today, and that's about it. That's about it, man. Just not didn't do much. Didn't do much at all. I know
Well,
you
it
were
was a
out.
good day to not do much.
Yeah, kind of wet, and then super super cold all of a sudden. So it's not over, right? I mean,
It was it was awful today as I worked and I was out in it a good bit today. Did all the ice finally melt around your place?
yeah, for the most part, I think there's a couple places that either don't get any, like the rain doesn't touch it, right?
Yeah,
But
no
yeah,
sun.
right. So for the most part, yeah, it's a done deal. And now it's just witnessing all the damage. I think that's the biggest thing is like witnessing the damage that you couldn't really see when there was still ice on the trees and you couldn't see through them, and now it's like I can see all the stuff that either got trees falling on top of,
Just
or
wrecked.
yeah, around the neighborhood. So it's pretty
There's
bad.
stuff everywhere, trees down all over the place, and
Yeah.
is a mess. But today, so we finally got some sun, and it warmed up. Yesterday was like,
Hmm.
it was like 50, almost 50 yesterday, and today it was gray and foggy and rain and drizzly and shit. And man, it was, I felt all day like I was in The Mist, like the Stephen, King, the movie with Thomas
Yeah.
Jane. Like I kept felt all day long. I kept feeling like something was going to snatch me and drag me off into the mist today. It was
Just
cold.
really funky, and man, what a fucked up ending to a movie, right? Like,
Wasn't
I
it?
mean, it just holy moly, man. And I like that movie. It's goofy. The special effects are kind of, not the greatest, but yeah, at the end and they're driving away and you're like, "All right," and then and then all of a sudden it's like, "Uh-oh. Wait, where is this
Oh,
going?" Oh
only
god.
got,
No,
I've
don't
only got
don't do
four
that.
bullets.
Don't do that. No, 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 don't do that.
And
God.
then as soon as he does it, man, oh my god! Spoiler: does not end on a happy note. In case you
No.
haven't missed the 20-year-old movie, The Mist.
I don't want to even think about the fact that it's like 20 years old.
I know, man.
It's
Um,
sad.
so that's we talked a lot of weather talk here on this
Yeah.
channel the last couple weeks. So it now it's just back to regularly scheduled winter. And then gonna be like 60. next week. So that's normal. That's pretty normal.
Yeah, no, it'll be back up here in a few days, and
I
yeah,
do. I do think we're going to get more snow though. I think we're going to get one more snow. No ice because that's pretty rare, but I
that,
think we'll
that
get a snow.
that's usually what happens. That's usually what happens. We get like two, right? Get a couple. Yeah, right. I mean that's what we do at this point. When you're
Man,
younger, you're just like, I don't give a shit. It ain't gonna stop me from going out.
in my day, it snowed 19 feet, and we still went to work up the hill,
Uphill both ways.
both ways. Both ways. Let's go ahead and say hi to the chat. We
Yeah.
got 17 people watching right now, so hit that like if you don't mind. I remember to say that on the front end. Let's
Nice.
see. First off, we got crusty old crow.
What's up,
This
Crow?
waiting room needs a masseuse. How you doing today? Talk to Crow a little bit today, not too much, but
I need a masseuse.
I did say that's the first thing I'm going to get for channel members whenever I monetize the channel. So
I could use
I'll
I could use one.
I'll need joint transplants by the time I monetize this channel.
I don't even want to hear about it.
Got Sabir Del Norte saying happy Wednesday, my people.
What's
Crow,
up?
Darren, Brandon. Greetings from New York. How you doing, Sabir? Good to see you, brother. And that was not Google Translate. That was my 4 years of Spanish 30 years ago.
That's a damn lie.
and and 3 years of hanging out at Hickory Trace Pool Hall.
Oh wow.
um, Russell Cruz, good evening, gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight? Just chilly, a little chill.
Cheers.
Matthew Matson, Mammy
What's up, Matt?
Nestor's here. Nerds. I don't have the drop, so just nerds. Let's see. We got Turk Murphy in the house. Checkpoint
Turk.
Bravo. What's up? Paul Morales is here. What's up, man? Let's see. Get on down the line a little bit here. Bobby Wald is here. Now that I see Pop Blender's action figure with the hat, I know what that silhouette reveal is.
I
That's
know what
it.
that picture is.
Yeah. Going back through them, trying to find ones of us together. That was the first one I come to that had our full bodies in it. I'm like, yep, the Christmas one from this year is going to have to do.
Yeah.
And we'll look at that again here in a little bit. So Bobby sent me a couple pictures today that we're going to look at and talk
Sweet.
about here in just a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Ronnie Trickshot is here from Australia.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on? How you doing? Ronnie, Ron. Shane, same time toys. What's up, everybody? Let's see. Trying to get on down the line. I get behind here. I hear the heater beeping.
Yeah, I had to turn that thing on for a second.
I got mine on. I think I got it set on 72. So usually, if I do when I stream and if I wear a hoodie or something,
Yeah.
that's usually good because I get hot doing this.
Mine is set on nuclear hellfire, so it has to be turned off intermittently.
Fire.
Speaking of which, I watched the season finale of Fallout today. That's what I did. I watched the season finale of Fallout today.
I thought it was over.
They released the last episode early, and so it ended today. Well, last night actually, I guess you could say. So I watched it today, but I think they released it. I think they released it last night.
Oh, because I thought it was the finale was like 2 weeks ago.
No.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I guess I know what I'm going to be watching in the next couple days.
You can get through it. You can get through it.
Derek Holloman's in the house. What's up, Derek?
Hey, Derek.
Clint Jorgensen wants to know when you stayed with me, would you leave the seat down?
I left the seat sideways.
He took the seat off and it was in the tub. I don't know what he was
Figure
doing.
that one out.
I went in there after he left, and the toilet seat was in the bathtub. Shower curtain had been pulled down, had stains on it. I don't know what was going on.
Oh God,
Let's
it's
see.
true.
Oh, yeah, and there's Shane saying it was 57 in Daytona. That's kind of chilly for Daytona though.
Uh, yeah, I would guess so, even for this time of year. But
There's Stu
Stu,
saying hi to them Tennessee boys and
what's
all the
up, buddy?
folks in the chat room. What's up, Stu? Oh, let's see. Working my way down, and we saw Liquid Identity is here. What's going
Yes.
on?
Yeah, you can binge it all in one go, buddy. And I don't know. I'll have some comments on it here in a second. I guess no deep dive, but
Oh, let's see. Hey, 3-star Pop and chat. Pop, I did
GI.
watch my show, and I really enjoyed it.
I watched it too, GI Jet Man, and I actually liked it all right myself.
You gave him a shout out last night when you and
I
Matthew were on
I
about it.
did, I did, I did. Yeah, it was. It's not a show about superheroes. It's not it's not a show about that. It's a show about actors that happens to have a guy who has some powers, but nothing of that is fleshed out like at all. It's literally just a show about a struggling actor and a guy that once played the Mandarin. And really that's about it. There's not a lot of superhero action to it. So
Okay.
it's strange. It's strange to watch it. But it was good. Very well acted. Wonder Man is not a terrible show by any means. It does have some, curious like choices as far as like uh, consequences, or there's just kind of no consequences. It's kind of interesting, but it was not terrible by any means.
That's one you said it's pretty well acted, pretty good. I'll
Yeah.
probably watch it at some point. I'm not going to get in any big rush to watch it, but it was just one of those things. It was like, if I run out of other stuff to watch and want to pay attention to something, I'll turn it on and look at it. But
Yeah.
yeah, just
No, I
another
get it.
thing. Stu saying season 2 of Ted drops March 5th. Looking forward
Okay.
to that. Like with the teddy bear Ted, like
Uh,
the Seth Rogen.
yeah. Didn't they do a season of that? I can't remember what it's on.
I
He'd have to refresh me.
He says
But
yes.
yeah,
So I didn't
yeah.
know there was a season 1. I don't think.
Is it on Apple maybe? 'Cause I can't
If it's
recall.
on if it's on Apple, I definitely didn't know there was a
Yeah,
season 1.
Apple's one of those ones that's like a stretch for most people. Like a lot of
Yeah.
people probably don't have Apple TV, so but the shows, it's very interesting. Apple TV, okay, it's on Peacock. So
Peacock.
Apple TV is interesting. It's like the shows that are on Apple tend to be very out there, like Pluribus
Yeah.
and Severance and some of the other stuff that I've kind of looked through it. Yeah, it's not your run of the mill content. It's kind of some stuff that's very, very out there in premise, which I guess is for some people why they really like the Apple TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, Peacock. I don't.
Well,
I
you buy a new Apple whatever, don't you get like a year
probably
subscription or at least like a 60-day trial or something to it?
probably yeah something like that. Probably something like
Yeah,
that.
I don't. It's something I'll never know because I don't buy Apple stuff. So,
No, I don't either. So
so
I
all
have
right,
a friend's password. That's the only reason why I'm able to look at it.
word. Yeah, I'll have to go back and I'll have to go back and watch Wonder Man, and I'll see if I can find Ted because the movie was funny. Um, I
Oh
like the
yeah,
movie with the little snuggle bear getting high. There's Ronnie saying I have a peacock.
I believe it.
Okay. Hey, get a couple of them Bud Lights in Ronnie Trick Shot, and he does a little peacock and
That's
strutting
what
around.
I hear. That's what I hear. Fits right in. My
Mm,
copies. Oh my god.
copies. Uh, Apple has a Idris Elba show that looked good. Okay, I like Idris Elba, man. I'm interested to see what he does with Man at Arms. So
Yeah, probably not a lot. I mean,
no,
truth
I
be
don't think.
told,
Yeah, I
like I
don't.
don't think it's going to be his thespian moment.
No, I
It
just
well,
just
classic, you know.
the action and stuff because
Right.
he's going to have to do some fighting. He hasn't played a lot of roles where he's done a whole lot of physical stuff. I mean, a little bit in in Thor, but I mean he definitely wasn't in The Wire. Um,
Yeah. I mean, I just say probably, it's not exactly going to be a lot of lines where he's really showing off
yeah,
his acting chops. I can't imagine.
delivering any monologues.
And right, hey, I'm not saying it won't be good. I'm just saying, like, it's
You,
probably not that kind of movie.
I'll tell you what I would like to see him deliver. But while I was eating before we got ready to come on, I was flipping through my channels, my internet channels, and one of my favorite movies that I've seen, I don't know how many times, was on, and that is The Untouchables. And about
Oh
the
yeah.
time that I went to take Pretzel out and wash my dishes and whatever, it was the part where Al Capone was giving the baseball speech
Okay.
and at the table with the dude that let the place get raided. So
I
I'd like to
do.
see Man at Arms deliver that.
Um. Yeah. I mean, I have fonder memories of The Untouchables as a kid than I do as an adult because when I went back and watched that movie as an adult, it's it doesn't hold up for me.
Okay.
But as a kid, I loved that movie, and it got heavily promoted. It was a
Oh yeah,
Kevin Costner, Sean Connery vehicle, and was it De Niro?
De Niro. Yeah,
Yeah. So
Anthony
yeah,
Garcia.
but it yeah, Anthony Garcia. But it as an adult, I didn't like it as much, but as a kid, I used to love that movie.
Yeah, I could still watch it pretty much anytime. Um, got Yo Joe Daddy
Big Daddy.
610 Yo Joe Daddy in the house. What's up, fellas? Y'all smash that like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Thank you. So anyway, so I'd like to see Man at Arms deliver the baseball speech and maybe whack somebody with his mace or something.
Sure.
All right. A little mace whacking never hurt anybody. I'm sure it has somewhere.
I would think so.
Um, so our we have a twofold topic tonight. In case you guys did not hear yet, there were some GI Joe render reveals that come out on Sunday. In case nobody has seen them or heard anybody talk about them for the last 98, 96 hours. Um,
I doubt it.
so we're gonna go over our thoughts, and I have the originals. Like I don't have them. I have pictures of the originals.
Damn.
So we're gonna. I have a couple of them. I have more than a couple of them. I have a few. But no, it's just way easier to show a picture and go back and forth. And it is. So we're gonna give our thoughts on the reveals because we've definitely got some. And then we actually had a good idea for we picked some stuff from the 90s because he was out of the line in the 90s, and I hung in for a couple of years off and on. So we picked some stuff from the 90s, just a few things each, that we've got to make a case for why it would make something good and classified. So we're going to do that, and we're going to do the renders first, but we are going to look at that. And that was actually when I started looking at it, because we started at 1990 to start looking at
Yeah.
that stuff. There was actually some really, really good stuff in there. So I did not go with low hanging fruit like like recoil or somebody that's actually like a
Well, and
legit character.
so I mean, I kind of came at it. So my thinking also was like, if you were like coming at this line in the '90s, and not just necessarily for classified, for instance, but like if I was like 9 years younger, 10 years younger, and I was coming into GI Joe in the '90s, like what about those figures? What would it be
These.
that would attract me?
Yep.
Like, what is it that I would think would be cool that, like, when in real life back then, I thought I was like, man, that's dumb, or these things look stupid.
It's not
Like
G.
the call, right? You know what I mean? So I had to really sift through and like go through and kind of look at it like, okay, what? Think of myself if I was at 8 or whenever I came across GI Joe, in the 80s. It's like think of myself and like what would it be? What was something that maybe that would appeal to me, or I would think, okay, that's not a
Yeah,
bad idea. I see what they were trying to do here, and I probably would have been into it if I was at that age coming into it, if it wasn't all Ninja Turtles at that point. But
yeah,
so that's kind of the approach I looked at it as. So I grabbed like a couple examples of a couple of things from each figure. I picked figures, but I kind of did a couple figures as kind of like, okay, I like this idea, and this is the reason why, kind of thing.
yeah,
So that was a way that I kind of approached it also. Um, and so yeah, and then a couple vehicles that I thought, okay, I could see where
yeah.
I would probably been into that vehicle.
I did two vehicles. I picked one Cobra and
Yeah,
one Joe. But yeah, that was the other premise for that part of the topic was if we'd have seen this, what would have been like, okay, well, I like this enough that I'll pick this up and maybe get into the line in the 90s. So
yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
the other part of it. But everything I picked, I was approaching it that way, but I was like, I also want to see them do these in classified
Sure,
now. So I kind of did a double take on those.
sweet.
Um, so what's up, HK Vipers in the house? What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up?
Let's see. See what we got. Oh, and I did watch a little bit of GI Jetman was on a little bit ago with Casey podcast from the
Okay.
pit. Watched a little bit of that. I wasn't able to chat. I just listened to it, and they were talking about some of their favorite Masters of the Universe figures. Um, that was good listening to that. All right, so let me go ahead and we got a couple things I want to talk about before we start looking at the reveals because I do have a couple of things saved here to go into. So we did talk about how crazy the weather's been,
Yes.
and so I found something today that I had to throw in here,
Okay.
and it's somewhat weather related, but it's also hilarious. So I was like, I got to show this. So I follow a page called One Berg, and it is a Pittsburgh page, but
Okay.
it's not necessarily about the sports teams. It's really about the city. So all of the sports stuff comes up, or, if they win, they lose, but it's also random stuff about the city, and it's very satirical. Like it's a hilarious page. I'll send you a thing for it. But I was just scrolling through Facebook and I saw, as you know, they really got hammered up there as far as the snow. Like up that way, they got kind of buried. So I saw this picture and I had to show it. We just had Groundhog Day
Oh
on
shit.
Monday.
That's pretty good.
So I did not make this. I stole this from that page.
That's great.
So I thought that was just awesome.
Poor Poxitani Phil.
Punxsutawney Phil. And I didn't even read the context. I don't know if they got so much snow that he froze to death or they did this to him because he saw his damn shadow,
Who
which
cares?
means more winter.
Who cares? Yeah, that's
I,
great.
I love this, man. So it's a funny page. Joe of Raw 42's in the house. What's going on, Joe? And it says, do they teach Pittsburghese? They actually do.
I bet.
They actually do.
Seems like every state now has some channel or somebody that like has recorded and you're trying to figure out what they're saying.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know there's like a Boston one that's going around and a Maryland one, a Baltimore one that's going around, which I
Yeah.
didn't know they had a special way of talking in Baltimore, I guess.
It's kind of yeah, it's kind of a mix between like New England and like clipped New York. It's kind of so we had a manager come in a couple weeks ago and we talked about that. I think he's from Baltimore and he was listening to him talk. I was like, yeah, I can hear it. It's kind of one of those hard to place accents.
Okay.
And that's where Oz is from, and Oz really
Yeah.
doesn't seem to even have it.
No,
Um,
not really. It doesn't sound like it, but yeah, Pittsburgh Dad. I've seen that guy.
yeah,
Clint.
I've seen him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen him. Clint saying Puxney is a great place, and that is their day. Um, all right, so next one I got no more frozen in carbonite rodents. Um, we saw this week. Got a new
Oh
Street
yeah.
Fighter movie is coming out this summer, and we've seen the cast and whatnot, which is going to be interesting for some of it. But Hasbro's getting the license to do the figures from the movie, so I'm curious to see what these look like. Are they gonna go more classified, or are they gonna go more like what's that the Star Wars line that's it's not blacks, not vintage, it's like less articulation.
Oh,
Um
you talking about like the I wouldn't call it like vintage, I guess. Is it vintage series? That's like
no,
this like the old ones?
no, there's another one. It's not either one of those, and I don't know what it is, but there's another line that they put out, and it's just they're I think they're like 5 or 6 inch figures, and they fall somewhere in the articulation and the detail. Like I've
Okay.
seen them at Walmart. Like I think they're more for like they are geared more for kids, but they seem to have a little better paint and articulation. Maybe they've got like 8 points or 10 points or something.
So they haven't actually said what they're going to do with these? Like as
I've
far as
not
the scale or anything, they just have the license.
not that I've seen. I think this is all that has been said. I did not look any further into this today to see if there
Okay.
was more info.
Okay.
Um, but I'm curious to see if they're going to be in line or in scale with classified because,
Hmm.
we had Street Fighter 2 in G.I. Joe in the Real American
Yeah.
Hero line.
Yeah.
So
What, 94, right?
94, I believe, right at the end. I actually pulled that on Crow one night when we were picking out characters for a team, and I picked Guile.
Right. I
Like,
mean, those
technically,
actually
he's a Joe.
those figures actually look, they don't look bad at all back then. The Street Fighter
Other than
figures, but
Blanca, the Blanca's
I mean,
awful.
obviously they're going to resemble their movie counterparts, right? Which
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not a big. That's like the He-Man figures that we got. We saw. It's like, okay, like some of them are all right, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not crazy
yeah.
about them, but yeah, I don't know. Scale wise, yeah, I agree too.
It's
Liquid,
gonna it's gonna be hard to top the Jada one, other than looking more realistic,
man,
not
right?
cartoony.
No kidding, man. Like no doubt about it. Um, is it the Power of the Force line? A new Power of the Force? I don't know,
I
man.
don't know.
I see more.
Maybe,
I mean,
maybe
I
I
see
don't.
more Star Wars variation when I go to like Walmart or somewhere else than I do anything else. It
No
seems like
shit. Well, maybe
really.
Transformers. God
I
damn, there's like
even transform.
900 Transformers lines.
Yeah, but even at Target, they don't have shit at Target. At least every time I go from Transformers, and then yeah, I go to Walmart and they've got some, but I see more Star Wars variation there.
Walmart is like Star Wars, Transformers, and wrestling.
Man,
A little bit of Masters,
you,
maybe.
you you're not kidding. It is kind of a trip to see like the differences. Excuse me, between the two, and then going down one side of the aisle with Walmart, and then the other side of the aisle at Walmart. They have the Sonic, right? You get the
Got
Sonic
a
the
lot of
Hedgehog
Sonic
stuff,
stuff.
right? Skibbity toilet bullshit. You see those. I mean, there's more. There's more variation, I think, at Walmart than there is at Target, but I think it's out of sheer volume because
Yeah.
Target just doesn't seem to carry a lot. And if they have some, it's not much.
They got 967 skibbity toilets, and not one of them is in scale to work with a classified rack.
Oh, 100%, man. You know that. It's like, they, although I will say, I'm happy to see a lot of those little mini blind box figs, the little mini figs, from
Hmm.
Roblox and all that shit, Minecraft. I'm glad to not see as many of those boxes taking up space.
Some of the Walmarts are taking those and putting them in their own section on the back wall where the
Mm-hmm.
games are.
Yeah.
Some of them are
Yeah.
making their own 4 foot section out of just the blind box shit because there's
That's
so much
nuts.
of it.
That's nuts,
Say
man.
what's up to Kenzo's Creations. What's up,
Yes.
Kenny? And Brandon R is in the house. What's
What's
up?
up?
Oh, let's see. HK says could open the door for possibilities. Not expecting much from movie figures. I, I always hold out hope, man. I mean, it depends on. I get what team or what members of what team works on it, or um, but the Marvel stuff has gotten better. The Joe stuff has gotten better. It looks like the Star Wars stuff has gotten better. So it gives me a little bit of hope, even with all the
Yeah.
turmoil that's been at Hasbro.
Yeah.
Um, and Starfighters here saying I do like the Transformers blockies. Yeah, I'll put
Yeah, I do
you
too.
on the screen there.
I don't even know if he'll work. I can't remember what the fuck you do. There he goes. Anyway, his eyes light up.
Yeah,
Sound
you
wave,
can squeeze it.
sound wave's the one that actually anyway, sound wave's the one that actually talks. But Megatron, this is a I love these, man. Now the box will make you think that they're gigantic.
Yeah,
When yeah, but they're actually not. They're not as big as you can see. But they
I,
are cool. Crow knows
I,
about putting these together.
yeah, Crow's done it. So I do like those. I like the Megatron that they just showed off, the movie Megatron. But God, I wish they were a little bigger. Yeah, it's so they did they just showed off a battle damaged version of Prime and Megatron,
Okay.
which are two versions that I have always wanted. I just have a hard time giving like $30 for them because they're like 5 or 6 inches. I just wish those were a little bit bigger scale. But I mean, they are cartoony. They are the non-transforming cartoon ones
Yes.
from the
No.
movie.
Oh shit. Oh hell no.
Stranger Things, Sonic the Hedgehog, making me walk out in disgust all the time.
Jesus.
Let's see. We got Todd
So
C.
what's up, Todd? So I'm looking at. Okay, so that's a purple Megatron energy explosion. That's kind of weird. It's like got purple, like I don't know what you call it. Instead of him being gray, silver gray or whatever, and black, it's like got a purple look all over him. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't know, man. I do like the blocky stuff, but they take a long time to put together. I mean, it is a very tedious process. It really, truly is.
Oh,
And
those are not. I'm sorry, I just pulled it up too. Those are actually more than I thought. Those, I was thinking about I was thinking they were the size of the studio series that's at Walmart now. They're like $30. These are 60,
yeah, the bigger
and
ones
they
are
transform. Okay.
okay. All right. So, they're blockies though.
No, these are Hasbro. I'm talking about the Hasbros.
Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about the blockies.
Oh no,
I know
no,
when
no.
I know when I went to Pulse the other day. I have not looked on there in a long time. And I went the other day, and the first thing it pulls you to definitely is like Transformers, Transformers, Transformers. I mean, it is
Oh yeah,
bang. I mean, it's right off the top, dude. It's nothing but. And
it's good to see them promote one of their own properties at least.
I know, right?
Here's the Optimus from the movie.
Open, damn it, open.
Yeah, he's got the Matrix. So this looks
You
this
got
looks
the
great.
touch.
This is what I've
That's
wanted.
cool.
I've been wanting this.
Holy
Uh,
crap, Optimus. You've got something leaking. Okay,
leaking a little
yeah.
tranny fluid,
So those are
Optimus.
the studio series, right?
Uh,
Studio series collection. Like I actually like the studio series. That's the 80, I like the 86 Starscream that I think
yeah,
I ended up getting
yeah, you
you.
got me the
Um
coronation star screen.
I like those just cuz they're, from the movie, and I like that just kind of that look, that Gen look on them. I don't
Yeah.
like them as they get further along, and I really don't like the new uh like the from the Michael Bay movies. I don't really care for those at all.
Oh no,
I
they
think
all
those are
look the
terrible.
same.
Yeah.
They all look exactly the same.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they absolutely do.
So,
Yeah, hell yeah.
back to our Street Fighter here. Todd saying this won't work, and we got Jay Astro hopping in saying the upcoming Street Fighter 2 movie looks like dog shit to me, so I can't help already hate the figures in advance. Maybe they'll prove you wrong. You probably have a good point though.
Yeah, I mean, look, obviously the movie I think that everybody is waiting for is the well, I'm actually now that I mention it, I don't know, when they did that Street Fighter reveal at the, I think, Game Awards maybe, or
I
something
think
like
so.
that. Jason, was it Jason Momoa came out
Hmm.
on stage? I don't know, man. People kind of went nuts over that. Like they really did, and some of the actors, I think they definitely got looking pretty good. And then what else do we have coming out? What's the you got Street Fighter, you've got no
Oh,
Tekken, you've got
I got another one for you.
oh, okay, shoot,
William Emery is here. What's
what's
up,
up?
William? Joe Rice saying you got to want it if you get into below keys.
Yeah,
I
that's for
don't have
sure.
the patience. I think they look awesome. I don't have the patience, and I've got fat fingers.
You really do. Yeah, you definitely have to want
Yeah,
it.
thanks. Oh, want it? Okay.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
talking about my fingers.
Oh, well, that too.
Uh,
No.
so, we got the Hasbro Street Fighter figures. Hopefully, they will be nice. I'm cautiously optimistic is the word. But today,
Okay.
just today, we got another one because I am kind of excited for the Street Fighter movie because I just want to see it. However, I am more excited for the one that got announced today.
Oh shit.
Is Hasbro is going to be doing the Voltron stuff from the new Voltron movie from Amazon.
Okay. Interesting.
So this I guess this broke today. I just saw it this afternoon and saw it on I think Hasbro announced it. I think there was a Voltron page that announced it.
Okay.
So this I'm really interested to see where they go with this, much more than Street Fighter. To see what they do. Street Fighter, because I just hope they scale with classified, but Voltron, man, I mean, we both, love our Voltron stuff, especially that first version that we got, the Matchbox one.
Even the cartoon, man.
Yeah,
I loved the.
cartoon was great.
I mean, and it's got it had its own look and its own feel, right? I mean, it's just the animation and the way they did it. It stood out, even though it wasn't as fluid and it didn't have as many maybe frames, right? Like as many cells made for it as like a GI Joe or Transformers or something like that.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, that oh my gosh, that original for sure, man. Uh,
loved some
Definitely.
Voltron.
And yeah, I'll be curious to see with the movie. I know it's Henry Cavill, right? Is
Hmm.
involved with it as well. And then yeah, seeing right here on Cosmic Book News, it says they've the licensing deal with Amazon. Um, I think it'd be something people be able to get a hold of, right? I don't think you have to worry about it selling out. I think if you want
No,
it, you should be able to get it. for Voltron fans. I mean, and obviously they have to make one where they come together. I would
Right
assume.
now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. Let's see how they handle it, but that's cool. I mean, somebody was going to do something with it, right?
Yeah. Hopefully it will work out as well. So that's two new properties that Hasbro's going to take on this later on this year. So
Yeah.
I can only hope that they're going to be good because they are something that I would be interested in cherry picking. Todd saying movie looks good, but we don't need action figures on it, and it's just going to piss off the execs and shareholders when another toy project fails. Maybe it's set up to try to push Hasbro out of toys.
Yeah. I mean,
It's an
I don't know.
expensive way to do it, but
Yeah, really.
if they hadn't done it by now with Star Wars, I don't think Street Fighter's going to do it.
Say right. And
Cavaltron.
right. And I'm with Bobby. Yeah, I mean, I would rather Hasbro than Disney put out toys for it or whatever. And I don't even know who actually. I guess it is an Amazon Studios, which then brings into question whether or not they're going to put it in theaters or not, or whether it's just going to be on Amazon.
I was wondering that.
Kind of interesting.
I was wondering that too. We got Graf joining us.
Yeah, buddy.
Evening, can't wait to see what 90s Joes come up later tonight. So we got a few. We don't have a whole lot, but we got a few. Let's see. Joe says Cox will be too busy fighting lawsuits. Hopefully the underlings can save the company while he's distracted. Maybe. And I'm also surprised that YouTube does not know that's a man's last name and let that go through.
Yeah, YouTube's weird on some of that stuff, I guess.
Actually, YouTube didn't let that go through.
Really?
StreamYard did. Yeah, okay. So YouTube did not let that comment
Let me
go
see.
through.
Yep, no, it sure didn't.
Okay, I was looking at the StreamYard chat. I was like, I'm really surprised they let that one slip through.
I do agree with Crow too. I think Hasbro with Street Fighter has a tough has a very tough go of it because of Jada and the success of those figures and how as much good word that was spread around about those, because that's all I ever heard. I didn't hear a single person say anything bad about those figures, and then they started showing up in Walmart. I mean, it was hardcore, man. The last few times I've been up there, they have been at Walmart. Like, there's no shortage. You can find them.
Well, the problem is it's because Walmart has only gotten the first wave. Like they haven't. Guile and Cammy, like they haven't gotten them. Actually, I did.
No, I saw Cammy up there.
Did you? Okay, I've never seen Cammy at a Walmart. I did see Dalsim, so I guess at some point they would have had to have some of the others. But all I see is like Chun-Li, Ryu, and Fei Long's like all I ever see at any of the Walmarts that have.
No, I see that they were stocked up pretty good the last time I was there, and that was just
they're selling
2 weeks ago.
They are selling.
Yeah. It's the Mortal Kombat movie that I think people are really hyped for.
I'm definitely more excited for that than I am Street Fighter, just because I was a Mortal Kombat guy. But I'm going to go see both of them. And so Hasbro will have to nail these movie figures just because of what Crow says here. They're going to be a more realistic take.
Yeah.
Character likenesses.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to work some magic to get anybody. Diehard Street Fighter fans are all over the Jada and the Storm collectibles. So they're gonna have to work some magic to pull numbers away from casuals like me. For Street Fighter money. What'll do it for me is if they are realistic looking figures and scale with classified.
Yeah, I mean that would help. I guess it would make sense for having people that would want to bring them in, right, and use them in photography and whatever else. And so it would make sense to go with that scale for sure. And I don't know
I
why you
need
wouldn't.
Guile and Flint fighting some cobras.
Yeah, that'd be pretty wild. I mean, it only makes sense though. I mean, really, unless they were, yeah. I mean, I guess from a, you don't have to. The main thing is you don't have to worry about it from a vehicle standpoint, right? So like
Yeah.
if it was, I mean, I don't know, five. I mean, seven would be kind of weird in my opinion. I don't think they would do that.
No, I hope not. The only because I don't think Hasbro does any like boys toys in
Do they not?
7. I don't think so. I think everything is in the 6 inch, the 1/12.
Okay.
So Starfighter with a probably kind of unpopular opinion there. Love the vehicle Voltron. I was never into that one as much.
Yeah, no, and I don't think it's for any other reason other than it just. I guess for me, it was just more was like not seeing it as
Yeah.
much, and just being more into them combining and them individual lions.
I mean they were fine. I love the Lions. I didn't care for them as much, but it's just because that was the first one that we had, and I liked it. That's the one that was in the cartoon that we got first. So
Yeah,
that's what hooked me. I actually did know quite a few people that had vehicle Voltron that I went to school with back then. Um,
man, I can't remember. I can't remember anybody that did bring it in
uh,
anyway. There's only one other kid I knew, I think, that was really into Voltron that I knew.
yeah, I went to school with a kid named Jeffrey Warren. I don't know what his parents did, but
Something
goddamn,
good.
they made some money. He had everything. He's the only dude I knew that had the skiff from Return of the Jedi. He
Oh
had
wow, okay.
just a bunch of like the one off hard to get stuff. He's the only one that I ever knew that had the shuttle Tydirium. He's the
Oh
only
yeah.
He's the only person I ever knew that had that. So,
Old crazy legs Jeffrey. Yep, Clint, you
but
nailed it. That son
yeah,
of a bitch.
but yeah, but he liked vehicle Voltron. So Jeffrey, if you're shout out to you if you're
If you're out
watching from
there.
the winery that you now own in California. Uh, I'm not joking. uh, U.S. Combat Dojo's here. What's up,
Damn.
man?
What's up?
Clint, as long as the company that did Mask doesn't touch Voltron, we
So
have
so so tell me a
loyal
little bit more
subjects.
about that.
Man, they delayed the delivery on them like
Okay.
3 times. A bunch of people still haven't gotten them yet. Some of them that were all supposed to be shipped together still haven't come out yet, and there is a shitload of QC issues, mainly with the Rhino and the Thunderhawk, which are the two most popular
Sure.
vehicles, I dare say.
Right.
Um, Stickers not fitting right. I think
Oh hell.
the ram mechanism on the Rhino, I think, messes up. The springs aren't strong enough to hold the doors up on the Thunderhawk. Are the
Damn.
issues that come to mind? Like you hit the button and they go, and then sag like an old one, like one that's worn out from
Yeah.
40 years ago.
So what who was it that got the license for it?
Loyal subjects.
Okay, I thought I heard you say
Yeah.
that. Okay,
So
yeah. I remember checking these out. Yep, I remember
um
checking these out for sure. Yeah, 129.
we looked at them. Yeah.
Yep, we did. Yep.
I like them. So I was at I went to Yojo Depot on Saturday, and he's still waiting on his. He ordered some of them, and he ordered the I call it the Vanderbilt one, but it was the BBTS, the 40th anniversary one that's black and gold, the
Okay.
Rhino set. He ordered that, and he's like, I have no idea where it is. Like, it's just, we ain't heard shit.
I mean, that sucks. I don't know, man. It's kind of interesting because as much as is the toys that are out now that the art, as much articulation, which obviously brings on another set of problems where it's possible you could have more issues, right? Than the old stuff, but it's like I don't know. The old shit just seems like it's a little more sturdier. I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
Um, Viper Scout's in the house. What's up, Viper Scout?
Yes, sir. But
Uh,
I did love that damn tractor trailer though. That some bitch.
the Rhino. Yeah, that was my
Hell
favorite.
yeah. Damn.
Um, Crow saying the only review I saw on him was Spin entirely explaining how he didn't get the defects like he was expecting them for sure. Well, that's good.
Oh
I don't
wow.
think I don't. It wasn't all of them. It was just like
Oh
you
okay.
know the way I get classifieds with the jacked up ankles that nobody else gets. I
Yeah.
guess.
Well,
Um,
I thought maybe it was a mass, like mass issue, right? Like just,
oh yeah.
everybody. And if
No.
that's the case, then yeah, like that fucking sucks.
A lot of people did enough that it's really between that and the delays, it's really messed up the reputation and the
Sure.
expectations and wave two. They, I mean, they
Yeah.
are doing wave two. Piranha and
It
oh shit, what's the other one? I think is it Hurricane. See, I want Piranha with Sly Rags. I don't think Jackhammer. I don't remember. I think there's four in wave
so
two.
I hope okay. I hope the company didn't respond saying you're lucky to have them, if that's what Joe or Raw
Yeah.
42 is saying. Like, because you see on social media sometimes, like companies will get butt hurt if you, maybe criticize, which sometimes you can be over the
Fresh
top, and
monkey
I get
fiction.
it. Yeah, right. Sometimes it can be over the top, but people do have valid, criticisms, then, you'll see sometimes the response is like, well, you should be thanking us for bringing this
Yeah.
product to you.
Yeah. So I don't remember that. And then Graf saying that's what they did and they're a great value or something like that.
Okay.
You can buy a vintage one for what the new ones cost. It's just, do you want to go play and mess around with 40-year-old
Yeah,
plastic?
no, and I get it. I get it, man. I mean, that obviously makes sense. And so it's kind of what are you willing to,
Oh,
where are you willing to go with it?
I do remember that. You don't want to listen to the CEO's response. He told us to
Stop
use
it.
razor blades.
Are
Yeah,
you
on
what?
the decals.
Oh, and
Being
like trim them up so that they'll
hmm
fit.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
too
get
long.
out of town.
Yeah, so I do remember hearing that. So all right, so we got Street Fighter 2 and Voltron stuff
Yeah,
coming from Hasbro. Let's
nice.
cross our fingers. So Bobby Wald sent me this earlier today from Entertainment Earth. They're having some sort of Hasbro drop tomorrow, but I don't know what. And then in this
Oh,
picture, it's
shit.
got some more drops coming from them all through February, and it's just Hasbro drops. Um, Two reveals for the same time on the 17th.
Okay.
Don't know if it's going to be two reveals or reveals from two different lines, a mistake or two different lines. Confirmed with Entertainment Earth, there's two separate reveals on the 17th, and this was from Toy News and Rumors that he was on and sent me that. So
Okay.
I know, I think next week is the New York Toy Fair, and that's when we're supposed to get the next, probably a stream or something. I think that's next week that we're going to get some more information and some pre order stuff. Let's see.
February 12th, February 13th, February 17th, 18th. I mean, it's all bunched together.
Yep, 14th through 17th. So that's
Damn.
next week. So
Okay.
um, that's when we'll be getting some info. Probably get that next week, and then probably get pre-orders Friday or Tuesday, I would imagine. So
Usually a
um,
Tuesday, isn't it?
yeah,
Tends to
it's
be a
usually
Tuesday.
Tuesday and Thursday is
Mm-hmm.
usually
Yeah.
when they do the pre-orders.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know
That's usually when it goes down.
a whole lot of stuff I ordered on Thursdays because I was at the apartments that I service on Thursdays, and
Okay.
I'm like, all right, I got to be back either in my truck or in your shop at 12. So the my contact dude there was like, oh, you ordering more GI Joe stuff? Like, yeah, yeah. So, but we should get some more information next week on, um, you know, probably some new name onlys and
Yeah.
whatever I would expect, and then info on pre-orders,
Captain
because we've still
Gridiron.
yeah, we've still got a. They should have done it this weekend for the Super Bowl if they're going to
If
launch
they were gonna
Captain
do that
Gridiron.
one, right? Yeah, no
They did.
kidding.
I mean, they did just show us Red Dog with a football.
Oh, fucking Red Dog.
Oh, Red Dog with his
Stolen
adult
land.
with his I think he's the other kind of Indian. I think. Uh so I lost my place. I completely forgot what I was about to
Sorry.
say. Completely fucked me up.
Oh shit.
What's up, Jay Gonzo's in the house?
Jay.
Grab saying I lost 11 fingers doing what he has, the razor blade trimming up the.
The tips of my fingers is gone.
Viper Scout saying he's Samoan. Okay,
Okay.
all right. I couldn't
It's
remember.
not stolen.
I couldn't remember.
Borrowed.
I couldn't remember. You did send me that one, and new Larry Hama's going to be at Top Dog Comic. I didn't put that one in here because I mean Larry Hama's everywhere all the time, so I didn't throw that one in there. But Top Dog in I think Times Square, I believe. So he did send me that one as well. See, Machine, War Machine starring He-Man.
So I saw a trailer for a movie called War Machine, and it's
Yeah.
got it. Yes, and it has was it oh hell, what's his name? Big Boy. From oh my god, what the hell is that sumbitch's name?
I didn't see the trailer, but I saw the announcement, and I can't remember either who it is that's attached to it.
Oh my god, somebody's gonna put it in the in the chat, but it's oh come on, it's Alan Ritchson.
Brad
Alan
Pitt.
Ritchson. No, yeah, it's Alan Ritchson.
No, this is the old one.
Yeah. And it's a new one, and it looks like an Ed 209 chasing after some soldiers. It's fucking wild. It's on Netflix.
Alan Richardson, Dennis Quaid.
Yes.
And those are the people we know.
I just happened to look at the trailer before we went on a little while ago, and it looks pretty wild. And so when I saw War Machine, when I saw that in the chat, I was like, oh shit! I just watched a trailer for that.
Yeah, War Machine. Yeah, the dude from Jack Reacher. War Machine. I like that AC/DC. I like that AC/DC song nobody remembers.
Yeah. He does keep getting bigger though, man.
That guy's massive.
Yes, going and going and going. It's like holy shit. See, that's what they should have brought his ass in to play He-Man. Right? They should have swapped when Prince Adam's like, I have the power. And then all of a sudden it's like lightning. And then that son of a bitch takes
that
over.
Dude. Yeah,
that shit would be wild.
I don't really need him. I don't really need He-Man to be that gigantic. Maybe it's just me.
I do. He's like the nuclear option. You know what I mean? He's like the nuclear option, you know, as the last resort. And so you have to bring him in, right? And it's just like, boom, and then all of a sudden it's like, motherfuckers. Fucking Schwarzenegger in his
kick all your asses.
It's Conan.
So here's the other one that Bobby sent me. So this was True Mr. Six, I guess, posted this. Larry Hama's going to be there. Midtown Comics, not Top Dog.
Okay.
And he's supposed to reveal a classified, or they're going to
Cool.
reveal it at his signing. I don't know. Is that confirmed? I don't know if
I
that's
mean,
confirmed, but so, but Bobby did send it to me, so I figured I'd throw it in here. Oh, let's see. Let me.
I mean that'd be cool. That'd be cool
Yeah,
if
that
he
would be
you know
neat. But I
if he
mean,
yeah.
I don't really think Larry Hama gives much of a shit about classified. Is the
No, I wouldn't think so.
much the way Ron Rudat definitely does not.
Right.
Um, let's see. So here's the other thing that Bobby sent me, and we hadn't looked at this for a while on here. So, oh wait, no, hold on. I almost shared the YouTube screen that would have sent us into infinite nothingness.
Oh man, sometimes that's fun. Sometimes that's fun.
I did that to Crow one
Enter the
night.
Matrix.
He was like,
It's
no.
like woo, yeah, dude. Yeah, I love that shit. All right, let's see here.
Hour and a half of mindless CGI violence, he said. He should, dude, he'd be a good Colossus.
Sure.
So this is what Bobby sent me, and I cropped it down a little bit, so hopefully it's not too blurry. This is, of course, from Chris McLeod. This is the updated leaks and confirmed and whatever list. Look at all that shit that's known so far that's coming out. God.
Every time I hear his name, for some reason, automatically, it's like, the first image that comes to mind is like that dude floating on a cloud.
Oh, I'm Chris McLeod.
It's fucking stupid, but I swear to God, every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, Chris McLeod. I get like fucking on a goddamn cloud.
He's got a trident he's got a trident that splits off into 3 fridge maces.
It's so stupid, but I can't help it because it's like it's Chris McLeod. It's like when you read it, it's like it's not McLeod. Like this shit. What?
Chris McLeod from the Clan McLeod. There can be only one.
Stop it.
There can be only one source of G.I. Joe fucking news.
He's got a monopoly. Congress is going to investigate him.
Yeah. So
okay.
We wouldn't know shit if it wasn't for Chris McLeod, though.
I know, right? I can't help it. So
I should have cropped that picture out of the poor guy when he's in deep thought.
Fucking great.
You should have cropped that before you sent it to me, Bobby.
All right, let's take a look.
All right.
Jesus Christ, it's so stupid.
So our wave we got confirmed, our first ones that are coming this month, probably any time now. I expect people to get shipping notices from these from Amazon any day because they're scheduled for the 26th, I think, this month. So our next 5: Lifeline, Night Viper, Hit and Run, Big Love, and Mole Rat Stage 2. Then we got our renders here in the next wave, and we don't know who the 5th figure is going to be in that wave yet. And then there's our new character that we're going to talk about. Then we got Iceberg from the next 4-figure wave. And I guess all this is unlocked now for the code. So this is definitely where the waves are going to fall. So Iceberg, we're not going to see Iceberg till probably around Joe Fest time, because that's probably when that next wave is going to show up. So we got those, and then that's all we've got over here. These are probably deluxe figures, I would imagine. Nope, the deluxe are over here. I haven't looked at one of these for a while. Then so here's our deluxe.
Yeah.
We know Royal Guard and Deep Six, so we still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deluxe figures that we don't know yet. Got the Snowcat and the Arctic Assault Hess, retros, the 3 that just come out, Crimson Guard, Crazy Legs, and Zap, or well, they come out if you got them at Entertainment Earth.
Yeah.
Um, Retro Wild Bill, which we're going to talk about Retro Wild Bill.
Uh-huh.
Um, and then over here, this side is Target exclusives: Ninja Force Zartan and um, Shebang, Shebang.
Man, give me that Ricky Martin. What's up?
A Target 2-pack with somebody. That rumor is that's going to be Ninja Force Scarlet is what is going around.
Okay.
Speculation. I don't
Makes sense.
know. That is definitely a 2-pack I don't need.
Yeah, I know. Right.
Walmart exclusives, 3 of them we don't know yet. Fan channel stuff, Taurus and Red Dog 2-pack, Zania with the Chameleon. That's a lot of shit left that we
don't
know about yet.
Yeah, a lot.
That's a lot.
But it's, it's early February, so.
Yeah, it's still early.
Right.
What's up, Stanley? Let's see. Stanley Everhart is here. Crow saying Retro Wald Bill confirmed. Iceberg confirmed. Yep. I thought you did that on purpose.
I did too.
Matthew saying technically we don't know about 2 of them, Postmaster and Enforcer. So that's the 5th one in the next wave. And then who the hell is where's Postmaster?
It's Master.
Okay. So we don't know who it is, but we know that it's coming. That's what I just said. We don't know what the other figure in that wave is. We have a Darkwing fucking duck we've seen a silhouette for, Matthew.
I love these names. These code names.
There's some good ones.
Wild to me how this is, like, I don't know. I find it like Tyrannus, right? Felina, Stupendous. Like, it's like when they do making a movie and they have to give it a code name like Blue Harvest.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they'll all leak and it won't matter anyway.
It won't matter. Yeah. Exactly.
Joe Fan 84 is joining us. What's up, Joe Fan?
Yeah, buddy.
And Joe, give me them big old birthing hips, Scarlet.
That's that fucking Poison Ivy Scarlet. That's what I think of her. I just think of Poison Ivy every time I see that figure.
It does look like Poison Ivy. Viper Scout saying Ninja Force Scarlet design was good, but the figure was poop. I think she looks like a 90s comic book character. I hated the look of that figure.
For me, it literally is Poison Ivy out of the Batman the Animated Series. Like, that's the first thing I see.
The head sculpt was a whole lot better than the original.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just interesting. Like, I don't know. I can't get over that every time I see an image of that figure. And then Shebang just looks like a fucking knockoff D-rated Marvel karate hero. Like Shang-Chi's fucking fourth cousin.
Shang-Chi's remedial cousin.
Has Viper Island weighed in? I don't know. I don't watch their shit.
I know.
I mean, I just don't.
I know he's got some pie on his face right about now, which was the entire point of that whole leaking everything debacle from our buddy War Chest.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I don't know. What? Yeah. Shebang and Scarlet 2-pack or would it or Dojo? I don't know. Personally,
he said, I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Now he said Dojo, but
okay,
what I've heard floating around is it's going to be Scarlet. Now I don't know, I mean, that's what
Okay.
I'm saying in chats and stuff.
Gotcha.
Um,
Evil Dookie, what's up, buddy? And yeah, Ronnie Viper Island hasn't posted in 2 weeks. That's pretty funny.
well, it's about that time. Did I miss Dookie coming in here?
Yeah, he's slipped in unless somehow it's on. I'm looking on the
There he
YouTube.
is. There
Cause
he is.
but yeah, what did Crow say there about the what was that? What the hell kind of her indie that one too, right? Like I seen that one, and I'm like, the fuck is her indie? It's made to order. Right there, made to order Arctic Assault. And it
Oh,
says
okay.
her indie. Like I don't get it. These code names are just it's just interesting to me, right? Now, of course, they have their
Well, I mean, I
whole
get that
system,
one.
you know.
I mean, I get those. Dexter, DD, Mandark.
Right.
I get, but they're kind of getting,
It's just I don't know.
we
It's
had
just
like
weird.
Wiggum and Simpson ones there for
Yeah,
a
yeah.
while.
You'd have like Flintstone characters, and then you'd have they'd run the gamut through like different
Poets.
properties and stuff.
The Hiss was
Uh,
wasn't the Hiss Whitman? Was it the Hiss that was Whitman or the Dragonfly?
I can't remember.
I think it was the Hiss. I don't remember.
Like but like Schlub, Past Master, and Doctor was it Doctor Viper? Which I mean, for the Hydra, it's just weird to me. I don't know where they come up with this shit.
Like Hippocampus. I mean, they're all from something else.
Sure.
So we got those going on. There's our updated leak list that we thank Chris for his hard work so he can do all of this, and everybody that talks GI Joe can steal it. So thank you for your hard work putting these together, Chris, and thanks Bobby for stealing it and sending it to me.
Right. Or is it hard work if somebody sends you the information and tells you what it is?
You still got to put it together. You got to make the graphic.
Is it like, what if this graphic's already made?
Oh,
And
I'm
then
sure
here-
this is just a spreadsheet type thing, and he just moved shit around. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
I'm just messing around.
Pretty sure.
I'm just messing.
So I still have this Hasbro page open, and there's something I wanted to show on the Hasbro page. And this got very, very little attention when it was announced a month ago or whenever it was. I didn't see anybody talk about this, and I meant to bring it up mostly because of the release date on it is why I wanted to bring it up, but they've moved the release date up. So I want to know if anybody out there, and I mean anybody, ordered this right here. The I Love You 3000 Iron Man. When they announced this a few weeks ago, I didn't see anybody talking about this. It's like they did a whole little post about it of like, oh, you give this to your significant other or somebody that, or like your daughter, somebody you love. It don't have to be romantic, but
yeah.
I saw this and I was like, that is so stupid, and at the same time, a pretty damn cool, creative thing to do, to just repaint this Iron Man or whichever one it is, change the blast effects to pink, put the rose with it, put the little heart in there for the repulsor. But originally, this thing wasn't supposed to come out till like April. And I didn't know till today that I'd already wanted to talk about it and bring it up because Valentine's Day's next weekend. I went to look it up and I'm like, they put this out and nobody's going to have it for Valentine's Day, but it looks like they moved it up. So if you want to order the I Love You 3000 Iron Man for someone, it's going to start shipping on the 9th. So, with a little luck, you might be able to give it to somebody for Valentine's Day. But if it goes DHL, probably be able to give it to them for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, you're shit out of luck. I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, look, I guess not everybody has the same situation, and there might be someone, I guess, that you maybe would think this is cute to give. Like this, man. I mean, it's a very niche product to make.
Yes, that
The
very,
resources, man.
very.
Right. Yes. Yeah, that's true, Crow.
They had they so they Crow said they had this at my GameStop. They still have it. So they've already
Really?
GameStop's gotten it. His GameStops get a lot of the Marvel stuff pretty early.
Okay. Yeah, this is extremely niche, though. I have to admit, and I just don't know that like who the fuck. Yeah, that you dude. So I was hoping you'd go. So what do you think about this pop? I was gonna go gay.
I was getting there, so you save us a step.
Yeah, because like this is super like yeah, this is super gay. I don't know, man. I mean, you'd have to be unless you got a gal who is an Iron Man stan and is like also collects figures or whatever. Then yeah, I guess you could. But I don't know, man. What kind of resources do you think they spent on this, and then what kind of
Exactly.
return on investment would they be getting
That
out of it?
was that I thought about all of that. Like I like the
That's
creativity
good.
and the taking a one-off thing and
Yeah, I
doing a
get it.
figure
Yeah,
like
sure,
this, but
sure.
I again, like Crow said, they're gonna just say this motherfucker is gonna end up at Ollie's.
It reminds me of those Star Wars ones they do.
Yeah, the Christmas
It,
ones and
the
Halloween.
Halloween, Christmas, Pride, like just different. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just so niche, like, and they're ugly and garish. Also, they're really fucking ugly. Now, I will say, I guess, as far as this is concerned, and those colors with the red and then the pink, or the dark pink and the light pink, I don't know, whatever,
Mhm.
two-tone kind of thing, looks better than some of that Star Wars stuff I've seen that they've dressed up in different themes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I definitely did not come across this thing, and I'm glad I didn't. But now
Look,
obviously
there
oh
he is
good.
saying
Oh,
back that ass up.
oh no, no. Because some of these poses actually, because then there's the other one. What's the one where he's looking like he's like, oh, so say it isn't so. Oh, I'm a little verklempt right now. That one, yeah. It's like, I need to go lie down.
You know what this is? This is gas.
I mean, seriously, like this is brutal. Yeah, I don't know. I
This
get
is
what you're saying.
soap opera
I
Iron Man.
truly, truly, truly would be curious to see what their return is on this though. I gotta
Dookie,
say.
Dookie really hates this thing. Where
Yes,
does stuff
yes.
go when Ollie's can't sell it? That's where this is going.
It's gonna cause a damn divorce. That's why
Ross
he's,
Con
he's against
exclusive.
it. The Hallmark card series. That's great, Crow. Brandon R. Anybody remember the hand and
Oh yes,
my dad
Tinker. That's
used
the
to my
Tinkerbell.
dad used to make that shit all the time. I
That's the
missed talking about Jack.
yeah, the Tinkerbell. That's what that was. Uh, the I have a headache pose.
Oh god, shit.
Oh
Oh,
man,
I'm glad you showed me that shit because I would have never known, man. That shit, I would have disappeared into the
they
ether, and I'd have been like, I'd have been none the wiser.
they showed this. I think it was on one of the Marvel Legends streams at the
Okay.
beginning, but it might have been its own standalone thing. Um,
Stop it. They did their own like out of their way
I, I
standalone.
I don't remember. It might have been. It was one of the two. It was at the beginning of a Legend stream, or
Okay.
they come out and did it separately. I'm
Just
sure you can probably go back and find it. So,
just level with everybody. You push that shit out of your mind. That's why you don't remember.
uh, when these hit, when these hit Ollie's or Ross or whatever in about 6 months, I'm gonna buy them to give away on the channel.
Oh no. Oh no. So then
They're
that's the giveaway you don't want to be there for.
that's last man standing is
Wow.
the lucky winner.
That
So
actually would be a pretty good idea. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be pretty funny. It's
um,
like
you know,
mystery giveaway.
it's fine. It's my fault for having internet.
Right?
So there's crows. I saw that stream. Those guys deserved
Did
an
they?
Oscar trying to sell that thing. They kind of did.
I can't imagine. Oh my
They
god.
kind of did. The guy, I don't remember who it was that was on there that designed it, but he was so proud of that thing, man. So
I mean,
um
he probably has to pretend to be anyway,
yes,
right? Like
yeah. This will be next year's Fring Viper. No,
that's
no, no, it won't.
is it like the what is the video? This is totally unrelated, but it reminds me that was it the Star Wars the cantina. Remember the video I sent you where the guys it's coming apart? Like the thing's literally like coming apart. And he's like, yeah, if you want to move it, it comes apart. You just gotta just put it back together.
Yeah,
It's
oh yeah,
like,
the
oh no,
HasLab, the cantina, yeah.
it's like,
It's like,
yeah, don't
yeah,
worry
it's
about it.
fine.
It's just it's
It's
fine.
fine.
Just put it back together.
It's only $400. Just
It's
that part falls off. It's meant to come
it's
off.
like him trying to sell that in that video too. It's
Lit,
like, yeah, no, it might just fall apart, but just put it back together. It's no big deal.
literally said, "Oh, it's meant to come off. You just put it back. You just put it back together." Yeah.
Trying
Um,
to sell this thing. I can see it.
n-
Yeah.
we're gonna we're gonna cue that coming up in a few minutes. So, all right. Let me see. Make sure I don't have anything else. So I will, since he said it, I will briefly mention Fring Viper. Fring Viper is on his way to the third stop already.
All right.
So he is making the rounds. He's on his way.
Making
Can't
his
wait.
way around the world.
In the world today, it takes everything he's got.
Oh my God. I'm glad you said it because it was in my head as soon as I actually said it out loud.
You're welcome. Now it will stay there. Takes everything you
Oh
do.
no.
What do you mean we can't edit that out of a live stream? All right. Oh, so did want to mention him real quickly. And so again, for Iron Man 3000,
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah, it's about all it's worth.
when it hits the stores, but
For that special someone who then will break up with you.
divorce you. I actually did like the creativity. I just, man, was it misplaced in somewhere. So, but I did kind of like the idea that they took that line and they made
Yeah.
something out of it. It's just turned out kind of tacky. All right. So, have you gotten any new toys? I hadn't asked you that. We
No,
usually do
just
that at the beginning, and I forgot.
new comics, not new toys yet. I'm trying to think of what I'm waiting on. I think it's what I'm waiting on is I think what everybody else is waiting on.
Yeah,
At
hitting
this
run.
point, like, yeah, yep, right.
Um, all right. So I did get a couple of new figures this weekend. So do have reviews
Oh
up
shoot.
on these guys. We did get
Yeah.
Mr. Zap here, who's probably the most fun, kind of boring figure. Not a lot to
Yeah.
him, but didn't need to be a lot to Zap. But he is overall pretty good. Torso's a little loose, but you need him on the shelf. I got him up there besides Stalker and the other 82 guys. So do have a review up on Zap. And then I also picked up this little lady right here. Who's oh wait.
Hey, wait a minute.
So oh wait. So that head does work, in case anybody
Sure.
was wondering. I did do some
Trader.
head swaps in my review, and this one actually pops on there. So this cover girl head fits on there. But female Crimson Guard is a
Nice.
pretty damn good figure, other than the accessories look a little weird because they're a little big for her, especially that backpack is just.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But it's a pretty good figure. I'm sure those are probably the two most everybody's waiting on out of that wave the most.
Sure.
I didn't get Crazy Legs. I don't care about Crazy Legs. I've got the HasLab one, and that one looks better than the OG look for me.
Yeah, we talked about him a while back too. Yeah, not
Mm.
interested personally.
Yep. The cheapest, greatest wedding gift for people you don't care about.
Yeah, I mean, you go-
Dookie. Go ahead.
No, I just say you give somebody that fucking Iron Man, you looking for a fight.
I got him at Yojo Depot, and he got him from Entertainment Earth when they shipped that first batch of the cases only out. That's one of his distributors, so I just happened to get down there when he got them. It is the same one that is on either the retro. I think it is the same one that's on the Retro Trooper without the visor. It's same one. Let's see. We got this guy showing up. Punk Toys. What's up, Lawrence? Did I come in as 3-star complains about the new figures? You're just in time because we're about to get started.
It's about that time, buddy.
Yeah, I'm
Get
glad
ready.
you're here. Let's see. I'm glad you're here because I got something that pertains to you in this upcoming render reveal. War Chest Full of Toys is here.
Hey.
What's going on?
What's up, buddy?
What up, Scott? And someone's losing their job over the friend zone Iron Man. I didn't
Hell
see
yeah.
anybody talk about it.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I mean, I figured somebody would at least wanted to make fun of it. Starfighter saying, anybody get the Rowdy Toys Mauler? Sorry for spamming the Hunter. Mauler, Ghost Rider Designs, Mobat comparison on the forums. I saw those. Those pictures are interesting. The Hunter is actually smaller, good bit smaller than the Mauler. I didn't get it. Jetman ordered it.
Okay. Nice.
So, all right. So let's talk about these damn renders. We can get on with the show here. So where did it go? G.I. Joe Day. There we go. I made a banner, so I'm going to show it. All right. So the first one, yeah, it's right there.
There's the banner. I'm like looking. I'm thinking, oh, when's he gonna switch over the thing? Is it? Oh no, there it is. It's the bottom left corner. Hello.
So the first one we got to talk about is the one that I've really been waiting for.
Ah, yes.
Can't
wait. Can't wait, y'all.
Gangsta Rapper and Belon Bowler. Maybe it's Boye.
What the fuck?
It's Beyond Boye.
All right, y'all. Let's get them pre-orders going. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Let's go.
These are from Ton Toy a comic 16 and up on these figures.
Spit out my coffee. It's foreign, all right, y'all. We had to go cheap on that shit.
They're imports. We had
What
these
you talking
made,
about, man?
We had these made in Uzbekistan.
And the gangster rapper is the only kind of rapper I want for Christmas.
That's right.
That looks pretty damn good, man. I would buy those. If you could do make your own action figure and they look like that,
they yeah.
hell yeah. But anytime I've ever seen the get yourself in an action figure, it's like shit don't even look close.
Tie those two and get Valentine's Iron Man free.
Oh no. Fuck.
And if you notice, it took and it made those. I made this on Gemini. It made the figures exactly like I wanted, and it literally has somebody holding them and put the background of the picture as the background in the actual picture.
Mm-hmm. Shit, smart.
Made out of the highest grade lead possible. But so we talk a lot about Game of Thrones, and that's a Game of Thrones name.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that even is.
It's Beyond Boyer.
And and then they woke up Christmas morning and found themselves trapped in a package as small action figures. Johnny's wish came true.
His parents were forever sealed inside that plastic bubble. Then he threw them in the fireplace.
This ain't Marvel.
What is this shit?
Where's my gay Iron Man?
I asked for Iron Man 3000. Dookie says he did that with him and Turk a while back. So I'm gonna play around with this some more. I want to do. Now that I know I can get them to come out like this, I'm gonna do some more.
That's pretty
for sure. So I got some Joe Fest pictures and some stills from some videos from Joe Fest.
Yeah.
Might run through this. So, thank you, Ronnie Trickshot. He says blokes can warm my peg anytime.
That's what I'm here for.
Get your mad ass in this pool with me. All right, so I got airtight. Finally been as Adam would say, now all of the people bitching about where's airtight can be
I heard
because
that.
we're getting airtight. So.
Yeah, I heard that yesterday. Yeah, I mean, look, I wasn't bitching about where's airtight, but I figured that, they would do what they usually do with these guys, which is, I mean, even though this is a render, obviously, but he's going to look cool. I mean, from an accessory standpoint, yeah, I mean, there's not a lot you can give this dude unless you totally wanted to just redo, right? You just totally wanted to revamp kind of maybe his whole thing. Yeah, I figured this is about what he would come out, looking like.
Same.
This helmet, they're talking about it was removable. Is that right?
I think it was confirmed it's removable. It definitely looks removable. So
okay.
With us, so we, because we got to see him in the cartoon. He had his helmet off all the time, so like Blowtorch. So it definitely looks removable, and I think that has been confirmed by Chris or by Lenny. Somebody said that it is. So this is what I wanted. So Joe saying yes, removable. This is pretty much what I wanted in an airtight figure. I have been wanting him because I did like airtight, like the environmental type dudes. Had him as a kid. He's the last figure we need from 85. It wasn't a driver or a pilot or something.
Right. And then obviously kind of the accurate vacuum. I don't fucking know. I mean, what is that? Like, does anybody really know what that is exactly?
The other end of that is coated in silicone on that opening.
I mean, when any of us played with this figure as kids, what did you guys in the chat do with airtight? Was his gun a vacuum cleaner to you? Is that what it was? Because I don't know what else it would be. I mean, it doesn't, to me, it was like a vacuum cleaner or some kind of, and hostile environment meant that if he was out there and there was some kind of something that, hazardous something, he would have to suck it up through his vacuum into his backpack, right? Is that was my guess?
that was pretty much what he was for me. I mean, it literally was like an air cleaner. Like if they were in
Right.
a building. I just joked about all of the cartoons, you know, when me and you used to laugh about the gas. Oh,
Oh yeah.
you know, if they're in a building and Cobra deploys sleeping gas or laughing gas, whatever, mustard gas, he goes in, cleans it up so the guys can get through, you know, maybe takes all of the irritants out of the air.
And
That's
I'm good
exactly
with
what he
that.
was
Yeah,
for me.
totally good with that. You know, I don't think it's goofy, whatever. I mean, it's I could see it. I mean, that's what it was for me too. When I was a kid.
She's gone
Oh,
from suck to
beautiful.
blow.
Oh, beautiful. Um, but yeah, exactly what I expected, and I didn't expect them to add a whole lot to him. I don't think
No,
there's a whole lot you can do. I like the suit, right? I mean, the suit is supposed to be semi-automatic dustbuster, I
that's
think.
great.
Because I mean, it is like it's literally. It's like okay. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking when they drew him up and everything, but
I I do agree with what I have heard said is why they should have just thrown this dude on a retro card. Um,
that to me, I agree. I think that probably makes more sense if you're not gonna really update him to
I
because I
mean, they
mean
didn't do that much.
because look. Let's not kid ourselves. Like just looking at this, and I'm not talking about taking away your imagination. Whatever. I don't, care. But if you weren't going to update him with something that makes sense, right? Because I don't think any of us would look at that gun with a vacuum on the end of it, or like a nozzle on the end of it, and think, oh, okay, that's something updated that makes sense, right? It doesn't make a lot of sense, but
No.
maybe a retro card would have been the better way to go with him and not worry about doing an updated one for classified.
Yeah.
Because yeah, at this point, like Liquid, right? I mean, it's kind of like, okay, here's your 1-to-1 that you wanted, whereas a lot of these figures they have gone through and they have updated it and they've done some little different things here and there. And then they've taken the ones that we thought were goofy and stupid and they've actually made them some of the best figures in the line,
Made them awesome.
right?
Yeah. Um, so I don't know. I don't, like you said, I don't know how many people are excited for Airtight. I am because I did like him, and he was an awesome character in the cartoon because
Yeah.
he was a practical joker and always joking on people and messing with them. So I like the actual character. So Dookie says, I was in a chemical unit for 3 years. No such sucker existed.
Right.
Well,
So it's an
well,
imagination thing, It's just kind of, hey, this is this is what
talking about
you wanted.
freaking toys here.
That's why I said I don't want to, don't want to bust up anybody's good time. It's just, I would assumed if we were going to do something like new that maybe they would have gone a little bit different route. But you know what? What do you think? Had they given him something different, then I think people would have lost their fucking minds.
Probably if
You think so?
yeah,
I do. I think people would have
that
lost their minds if they gave him something different.
it makes even more case for doing him on a retro card if you're but actually classifying him up.
Right.
Yeah, you're probably right because it's like, well, it's not, he didn't come with this vacuum cleaner
I'm
gun.
telling you, dude, people would have lost their absolute ever loving mind.
So you can't win with joke
Right.
collectors. So, and I'm one to talk,
Yeah,
but
no, I get it. Trust me, I do. But that's what I mean. The alternative is okay. Let's do something different, and then it's like you can't do that. So,
Dookie saying he should have come with a mop level 4 outfit. I'm guessing that's like a biohazard SCBA type suit. All right, so giving body bags, lots and lots of body bags. Very good.
put him in a body bag.
All right, so then we get our boy. I think this is probably the one most people are looking the most forward to.
I agree.
From this wave, just from what I've seen, from talk. So What do you think? How do you think Undertow came out? Or not Hydro Viper, not
Hydro Viper,
Undertow.
yeah.
Shit.
I was like, oh shit, what?
Yeah, no, they didn't announce him yet. He's going to be later this year.
Yeah, I like this. I mean, I'm a big fan of the texture, texture kind of thing here with this. If it turns out this way, which I'm sure it will. And then I love the mask. Now look, it wasn't a guy that I had. I was donezo by the time this cat came around. So
you never had Hydro Viper?
So I like the flippers. I think that's unique. It's neat for that.
Yeah,
then,
not wetsuits like we thought they were going to be.
Right, and then the webbed left hand. And they're genetically engineered or whatever, right?
Yeah, they're modified.
And so yeah, I'm digging it, and I like the fact. I like the mask. I like the little underwater jet, propulsion. Or the Stingray rather, not the jet, but this little Stingray there with him, and then the backpack, and then he's got his little CO2 tank hanging down on it, right? Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, I like it.
I like what they did with the face. Like, I'm really digging this face. Like you said, these guys are genetically modified, so
yeah,
he's got this just ice cold, creepy stare. Reminds me a lot of Frag Viper.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't think it does too much different than the original one. At least not, off the cuff looking at it as far as, hey, this is, way different. I think they pretty much kept it about as close.
The helmet,
it seems like.
Looks great.
But yeah, I mean, I'll definitely scoop him up for sure, 100%. I mean,
so here's the right? OG with the mask, and tank is the same. Even the dive fins are about the same.
And they kept it pretty close.
Yep, I love the Demon of the Deep. I hope that's on the packaging somewhere. I hope they keep that.
I wonder. That's interesting. I wonder, yeah.
Everybody pretty excited for Hydro Viper, I would imagine.
Yeah, I would think so. He looks like a winner for sure, and airtight. Yeah, that's one everybody probably wants. I don't think everybody thought they wanted this one, right? But then when you see it, see the render, then it's like, yeah, I need that one.
I think for Hydro Viper or for airtight.
For Hydro Viper, I think everybody knew they wanted airtight.
I think it's the other way around. I think everybody really been wanting Hydro Viper.
I mean, it's possible. I guess I just figured that it's like everybody talking about where's airtight.
And he was an 85 figure, so a lot of people, like you were still in 85, like a lot of people that weren't in when Hydro Viper come out were probably still in when airtight was.
Yeah, that's true.
Hydro Viper would be a great shortstop. Right. Softball. And Graph, yeah. So for all these water vehicles that we've got, getting one more underwater guy for him. Getting us ready for the moray, he says. Let's see. Jetman saying, will people army build him? Yes. People are going to army build the shit out of this guy.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I mean, why not? He's not an individual.
No.
Right.
So let's see. Crow saying not a big fan of this wave, Zania. So nice.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I didn't think I would be either. And there's a couple I'm not, but there's a couple that I definitely am in for.
But Warchest is a sad, but to be honest, Hydro or airtight, really, he doesn't really think either one of them got classified up.
I agree.
They really didn't. I mean, I think they both look great, but they didn't change a lot.
They
Which
didn't
I
change
don't.
hardly anything at all.
For this guy, I didn't really need him to. I mean, I didn't want him to change anything for this. Some of the figures I want them to change up. Some of them, I was fine with like little updates here and there, giving them more weapons, removable weapons, better weapons. I didn't really need this dude to be changed up much because he was pretty much perfect like this. So
Yeah,
I
but then
get where he's coming from.
yeah, but then I guess that's the whole thing about the classified then, right? Like, what's the point of the classified line, right? It started out, they were really doing some different stuff with it.
Jazzing him up.
Mm-hmm. And then they started to get away from that a little bit, but, still changing a little bit here and there. But I could see where this, especially these two in particular, it's like a 1-to-1. It's like I don't
Yeah.
know if they're still doing that right now.
But I do like the way this render looks. I mean,
Yeah, looks good.
I think he looks freaking great. And War Chest saying with the Desert Viper, Desert Scorpion, would have thought that the mana would have been a pet pack and been epic. I don't really need it to be though. I mean, I didn't need the Scorpion to be either, but I mean, they probably would have made this awesome, but I think you probably get a little more play value or even shelf value out of a giant scorpion than a giant manta.
Right.
I didn't need this manta to be the size of the scorpion.
No,
There's only so much you can do with the manta.
I don't know. It doesn't bother me at all. Not that anyway.
I'm glad with the pet packs being, the price that they are now. I don't need this to be justified as being that price point for the manta ray.
Right.
There's only so many manta rays that are bigger than a person, but I guess there's probably no scorpions that are. So never mind that.
No, I mean it's all about I get the idea of it. I know what he's saying. I mean I totally get the idea of it.
Liquid says need one hydro to go with 2 eels versus wetsuit and 2 navy divers. You can see it. The manta's a tough piece to make fun without making it a robot. I agree. Much as I like manta rays, like the animal, like again, there's only so much you can do with it. All right. So we got our boy Hydro here. So on to the next one.
Hydroponic. Ah man, what the fuck? I'm sorry.
I know this is your favorite one in this wave.
I know. I can't help myself. I'm going to probably buy 15 of these at least. I'm gonna army build the shit out of this guy.
And there's somebody that will, and this is a singular character. It's not an army builder, but there's somebody that's gonna.
Damn, Matthew's right. Yeah, no, I don't. I can't.
It is a sniffer.
It is a sniffer, yeah.
I know you'd like this guy because I know how big a fan you are of these crazy mismatched colors, with the pants being a totally different color than the vest. Because Dark Lawn's your favorite classified figure. So
this is at least a little better than Dark Lawn. It matches better. Like the 2 gold legs, the 2 gold arms. It's like some cyberpunk motherfucker wearing booty shorts again. I mean, look, I get it. Got the cobra, and then the chest probably opens up. Right.
Yeah, you can see the hinges.
Yeah, it opens up to reveal his black, cold heart. I don't know. Whatever the fuck's inside there. I don't care. It could be weapon storage for all I give a shit. I'm just not this ain't my jam. This looks like another line. This is a different line to me. This is something else. Like this comes from some other toy vendor. I don't know.
This is from the company that made our 2-pack.
I mean, it does look like a super futuristic foot soldier or some shit. Yeah, and I went back today and I looked at the original, and he has a lot about that 90s G.I. Joe that I fucking hate. There's a
So,
whole bunch of it in there. That's why I had to really work hard on this homework today.
but as
Um,
far as recreating the look and the colors,
oh yeah, no, I mean I give them that. I mean they definitely are able to really do that, and the difference is obviously the clear chess piece
yeah,
on here that's like look at the working parts inside, or whatever. Um,
Roboto.
right, bat leader. I mean, do you need a leader of a non-sentient like android battle
It's where the matrix of leadership
fucking
goes.
droid like yeah, right, open, damn it, open. I just battle talking commanders, yeah, I get it. Oh, I can't wait here in a little bit because I can't wait to play some of this shit for you. um
He's about tree fitty,
Nipple tassel,
Jokerized
some of this
bat,
shit,
yeah,
it's great.
nipple tassels. So I don't know why, but I kind of like this. So my bat commander is scrap iron, but
Yeah,
as
that's what
far
I'm
as
saying, like
like so that he's a third generation bat that was too expensive to go into production, so they decided to make him sentient because he is an android. He's not, or a cyborg. Um, they fused him and decided to make him the Bat Commander. So I kind of dig that aspect. Look, if I accepted Cyborg Android Frag Viper, I can do it with this guy. Now, as far as earlier when Punk showed up and was like, "Oh, we're tired to hear 3-star bitch about the new figures," so I think he was referring to a comment I made on Facebook. On I don't even know what somebody's post talking about the new stuff, and I said I was still salty because this wasn't Robert Skelton. The same way I was salty that Saw Viper didn't have a Robert Skelton head from the
okay,
comics.
right,
So in the comics, presumably Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes killed that Saw Viper, right? In the Marvel comic.
right,
In the Devil's Due comic, they bring him back. You find out his name is Robert Skelton, and they bring him in the Cobra, turn him into a badass again. He takes the name Overkill and goes on to wreak havoc. And finally, he gets taken down in that, and he keeps getting retrofitted and turned into an android. And I said I was still salty this wasn't the Robert Skelton version because he becomes Overkill. It's just a different version of Overkill.
okay.
So that when I keep saying I like Overkill, I want Overkill, but that's the Overkill I want. That's the Overkill I want was from the Devil's Due universe, which we have Devil's Due stuff in classified.
And that one is not a he's not is that one is an individual or not an individual?
He is an individual.
Okay. Right.
So yeah, he is an individual character. First rule of Bat Club is you don't talk about Bat Club. I don't I don't know what it is about this figure. The only thing that's not working for me is the bright lime green.
Okay.
But again, they took this figure and they give it better, modern articulation. They changed it up a little. They changed up the waist piece, the cod piece, whatever,
Yeah. Yeah.
a little bit.
It just
And
looks like in the original, it looks like he's wearing one of those like it looks like the Sandman green sweaters from the Spider-Man comics. Like he's like, yeah, see what I mean? He's got the Sandman sweater on, like fucking
it's,
turtleneck.
before he became the overkill, he was
That's right. It's
Flint
fucking.
Marco. That was his file name,
Yeah,
Flint
I get
Marco.
it. So look, okay, so they are at least doing something a little different with this guy. but still maintaining the look of the original for the most part. And but I don't know, that the gun doesn't do anything for me either.
When you have only dog shit to work with, it's hard to make anything
That's
worthwhile liquids. Well, they've done a
I
good job
agree.
at polishing turds in this line. From
They have, but that was before we got to the 90s.
well, I mean, we've gotten some good figures that were 90 and beyond already. Slice and Dice were 92. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's pretty easy.
slithery snake. I'm a snake. No, that's what I can't unsee is the snake sweater on him now. Is the slithery snake.
Oh God.
Uh,
I
so
don't know.
I don't care for the gun, but again, they took his original gun and tried to bring it up.
Yeah.
He's gonna hold that thing the same way Saw Viper holds his in this position, up
Right.
or down, and that's it.
That's it. Yep. That's
Um,
it.
at least you don't have a stupid ass ammo belt you got to worry about. No backpack with this guy.
Yep.
I do dig his arm attachments. I do dig the pinchers and the cannon, the wrist cannon, and I like that it looks like this might have energon on them, like their
Yeah.
energy blades.
Yeah. It
It might
does.
not be that, but
What's under the chest there? What's behind door number 1?
that's his snake tongue.
Yikes. That's a little
No,
close for me.
I'm a snake. I'm a slippery
That's a
snake.
little too close for me right there.
Um, I think it's gonna be inner workings. I think it's gonna be gears that might even actually turn like roboto or something.
Okay.
I don't. I didn't have this guy, so
Okay.
and you can't and here. You that's what it looks like in here.
Oh,
I
of
think.
course.
I
That's what it
think it
looks
would.
like in there.
I think it would be cool. You can't see that. I think it would be cool if it is some sort of energon powered like flux capacitor looking shit, I guess is the best way to put it. I mean,
Motherfucker hits 88 miles an hour.
once he hits
We're all in
88,
trouble.
you're gonna see some serious shit. Um, yeah, a little pink flickering tongue shoots out when you open the chest.
Oh God. No. I
He's
can't
got a
handle
little
it.
he's got a little button in the back that you can push and make the tongue go
Oh
slithery
God.
snake.
Oh.
Crow says it's a gimp suit. So I think it is pretty cool that you can see a human eye in there. So you
Yeah.
definitely see that this dude. Now, what I would have liked was this guy to be a little more. If they were going to classify this guy up, do a little more human. I'm thinking like kind of like RoboCop, but
Yeah.
maybe make one of his arms a human arm and whatever. So you can definitely see that this guy was kind of cobbled together from a person. That's how I would have liked to see them classify this figure up.
Yeah.
Keep the design, but give us a arm with a part of a medical gown or something on it, something like that. That's what I would have liked. But for some reason, I do kind of like this guy. I am planning on getting him.
All right. Well, I for one am not, but
Uh,
that's okay.
Tony's Figs checking in. What's up,
What's up,
homie?
Tone? Tone
So
Loke.
next we got these guys. Got old Taurus and Red Dog, who I just learned is Samoan.
You and me both.
What do you think about these guys?
I just they're not for me. They're just
You don't think
not.
so?
No.
Now you had the 3-pack when you were a
I
kid.
did. No, I did. But yeah, if I do get them, it won't be like anytime soon. It won't be when they come out. Like it won't, you know what I mean? It won't be on a pre-order. It'll be down the line. And one of those things where maybe I change my mind if I see them.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know, man. That just, you know, when I when I saw when I saw this the other day, I did not. It didn't do anything for me. They didn't do anything for me. Now again, it's just a render. Yes, I did have them, but yeah, all three of them bad boys. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm ambivalent. How about that? Like I really don't have a strong opinion either way,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna be in any rush to get them. If they do for some reason, like do the whole sold out thing, and then you can't, which I don't think that's gonna happen a whole lot anymore. Um, then I won't sweat it. How about that? Like I won't
All
worry
right.
about it if I can't get a hold of them. But yeah, the football doesn't make sense to me either. Unless they just
Well, it's
had to give it to.
well, yeah, because Red Dog got kicked out of pro
Yeah, but
football for unnecessary roughness. But
yeah, but
are they going to get some games going? So that ball, that's what the hand has got to be for, right? He's got to
oh,
be able
hundred
to hold
percent.
that football. The girlfriend hand graph says. Uh,
Right. Yeah.
so
But it'd be different than I would think. You think it's the same hand, I guess.
yeah.
So in other words, he can't rear back and hold it like he's throwing it. He's got to hold it out like a fucking globe of the earth.
Yeah, that's a good question. You can't really tell if the fingers are
Because I
spread
mean,
on this
if it's the
or
same hand, then that's all you can really do with that hand is hold it out like this. You can't really
well,
do shit with that.
it depends on how well his articulation works on this guy. You can get them some of them back pretty good. So I
Yeah,
don't.
again, it doesn't really do anything for me. I'm not a huge. I don't have to have the slaughters, marauders. I don't have to have that. It's not my jam. I don't. It's so if I get them, if I decide to come across them, great. And if I don't, I'm okay with it.
It's a good point, Crow. Taurus doesn't come with catching hands. So,
No, he doesn't. I mean,
yeah. Red
completely,
dog is
totally
pitching and
different.
Taurus isn't catching. So
Well, good for him.
uh the ball and the tee is a little weird, I guess, but if you're already paying what these guys are going to cost for the new 2-pack price, fuck it, give it to me. You're reusing a couple of shitty weapons, so give me a new football and a tee, I guess.
No, I
Um,
get that. Yeah.
what is this from? Whose weapon have we've seen this before, haven't we? I can't place who has this. This one we know, but this one,
Mm,
I know it's not new, is it? Somebody's had to have had
that's
that.
fucking pistol with the stock on it, man. I swear to
Yeah,
God.
yeah. I mean, it's
Um, I
what it
don't
looks like.
know.
I don't know, chat and you guys, because I can't place anybody that come with that one. Of course, we get this damn handgun again and this handgun again.
Yeah, yeah.
I like Taurus's stuff.
Um, yeah. It was a scimitar,
Yeah.
axe, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then of course the Red Dog comes with that ribbed for I guess his pleasure stick.
The rib for
Um,
Taurus's pleasure. He's
uh,
catching after all.
and what Matthew? Who is it? Who does it belong to then? Because Pug says it's a new weapon, looks close to one of the O-Rings weapons, and then Matthew says it's not new. So is it? Did anybody?
I guess it's this gun here, Taurus's gun here.
What?
Yeah, so it's got the stock.
He looks
There it
really
is in the
surprised
bubble.
right there. Chill out, man. It's just me. Yeah, I see it, but then go
Kick
back
the
to
wall there, Mercer. Kick it
I know,
right
right?
there. Kick
But
through.
then go back to the new. Okay, so the one at the top, right?
Yeah,
Because that
this one.
doesn't look like that gun.
It's
Looks
close.
it looks way different.
Okay, so I was looking at that and I'm like, have we seen that before?
But in current classified, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I know. But yeah, I
Um,
can't. I definitely can't figure that out. I
get
mean,
a
look, I
new
like the
pistol.
tooth necklace. That's cool. Pistol's fine. Obviously the shirt with the jersey with the number on it.
Fucking backpack again.
Got an earring in his right ear. Cool.
I like their personal weapons, like the scimitar and the axe, and I hope
Yeah.
that I hope they put some paint on these weapons. But how this is like slice and dice. One of them had really good weapons, and one of them's weapons were ass. I don't know why that is. Why do they do that?
Man, I don't know. I mean, it's the same thing as like reusing, reusing the same pistols and the same rifles too. It's the same thing. I mean,
There is a
figure.
deep cut.
I think the figures look fine. Yeah, right.
That
That's
game was
true.
fun as hell.
That game was cool as shit. Yeah, I
Soda
mean,
Popinski blowing fireballs.
yeah, the figures look good though. I mean, the figures look good, but as far as accessory wise, I mean, whatever. I guess football's
Yeah,
fine.
I think they look good. I don't know that I'm going to pre-order them, but I'll probably end up with them just so I can put them with Mercer.
I won't. I mean, I won't. And GI Jet Man, yeah.
The molecular producer enlarger.
The greatest name for a weapon ever created.
Ever. Ever. HK Viper saying looks like they tried to make a PP-19 Bison in AI. Boy, that was a deadly little gun in Call of Duty. Little fast firing son of a bitch. So I don't know. I think as far as the looks, they got them right. Wouldn't it be cool if they put them on a card though? I mean, they got way too much shit, but wouldn't it be
They
cool if
do. They do. I mean, that would be fun. That'd be a fun little callback for sure. Definitely. But yeah, you're right. They have too much shit. Although,
so Mercer didn't get too packed with either of these clowns.
right?
Well, hey, it could have been a $90 3-pack. So
Yeah, it would have been a $90 3-pack, and then for those that only wanted Mercer, you'd be real pissed off.
which is pretty much what most everybody wanted.
Yes.
I think was Mercer.
Right.
So all right. So let's see. We got another one to look at here. We finally got to see what this is. It was not the Cobra Wolf. Did that surprise you?
It didn't surprise me. No, I didn't think we were quite there yet. Wolf is cool as shit, though.
Yeah, but I think the Wolf for the size it would be. I think me and Crow talked about that.
To
It'd
me,
be a
I
little
thought this
obscure.
is exactly what it was.
I think a lot of people did. I thought that more than Wolf. I could see the Wolf in this, depending on what they did with this, but that's what I thought too.
Yeah, I assumed that this is what it was.
I definitely thought it was going to be the Swamp Skier.
I was hoping the color green would be a little closer to the green that we got back in the day, and not that color green.
That's really my only complaint with the Swamp Skier is I wish it was that. Why is this not the color of Overkill's chest?
Okay.
See, you see,
Right.
so,
Okay.
uh,
Yeah, I get it.
but
Now,
I do like it.
people are definitely going to be buying multiples of this figure, right? Obviously, and for one reason and one reason only. They don't need a bunch of triplets or quadruplet Zanyas. They, um, the swamp skier is the prize here. I know you're a big Zanya fan. I have no affinity
I
towards
am.
her personally. I don't care about her. I like the figure fine. I like the mask fine. What she comes with is fine. But I think for most people, the real prize is what's underneath her
What's
feet.
yeah. What's between Zanya's legs is the real
Right.
prize. Uh, Carpet match the drapes. Holy shit.
Right.
Uh, I'm a huge Zanya fan. This was my most anticipated figure that's left, like of anything they without touching the Marvel comics. They haven't done yet. So not considering any of that stuff, she is my most anticipated anything for them to bring into the line. I I think the figure looks great. Um, I mean, it's as their first appearance. I think they did a really good job with the figure. Now they did make her in a later whatever it was in a dreadnought in a convention set or something. Of course, I never had it, and that was the only one I think they've ever done of her. So I've never had a Zanya figure. I think they did a really good job bringing this into the line. They give her some tattoos there. Looks like
Right.
swallows or something on there. Um, the look, they nailed the look. The spike collar. She's got the lip piercings. Um, I do think she looks a little older here. Like she was portrayed as
Yeah.
being like early 20s, maybe.
Right.
Was what I felt in the comic. So, but I mean, that's fine. The look's still there.
Yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, it's cool. She's different. I mean, the green hair, obviously, and the lipstick. Right. The dark eyes, the eyeshadow, and everything. I don't care for the shotgun.
I do not like the weapon choices. I don't like any of her weapons aside from so she's got Copperhead's Magnum and his
Right.
scabbard and his blade. His blade is a good choice for her.
That's fine.
I the Magnum scabbard and shotgun I don't like for her. That shotgun sucks.
I just think she should have her like own unique weapon. If Ripper
Absolutely.
and Buzzer and Torch and Monkey like then like give
Xandar
her
and Zorana have their own unique blades, and she
right.
is a Z sibling or a Z
So right.
relative.
So that's my only thing. Like she should have her own kind of unique weapon, and I'm a little surprised that they didn't. They treated her more as like just a kind of regular soldier figure, kind of in a way, instead of like who she actually is,
Yeah,
and giving her her own unique weapon or blade or something.
I wish they had have done that. However, the one that they gave her, um, I would have liked maybe rather seen them give her Ripper's trench knife. We haven't
Okay,
seen it again.
right.
That's the best knife in the line, and we haven't seen it again. But Copperhead's okay. I just think for her, like she was not a big person. So Viper Scout saying, is she going to be short? She
Yeah,
should be.
yeah,
Um, so that's why I think giving her a combat shotgun and a giant ass magnum is a really weird choice.
yes.
I mean, we're talking about toys, but it's just to see her whip out like a giant fucking 44 Magnum. However, that gun is undersized for Copperhead, so it will probably fit her well.
Right.
Um, she seems to me more of an up close because she was a brawler. That was her whole thing was this cover. Like she was beating the shit out of dudes in fights here.
Well,
And
she got the glove hands, right? She comes
mhm,
with the two glove hands. So I guess that helps kind of fit there. And then I don't know with the little the little helmet. Yeah, is that like one of them little leather hats?
yeah, it's just
Like
uh like an
uh,
old timey football, like a tank or a tanker helmet.
right, or
Um,
like a pilot's
yeah,
cap
yeah,
kind of
leather
leather
cap.
thing, right?
I'm okay with that because it's unique, right? Like
I
it's
mean, I'll get her for sure. I mean, I think it's a good figure.
I like the green goggles, and then over here you get some. Everybody's saying these are gonna people are gonna use them for replacements for buzzers. So she's got mirrored shades. Hopefully they
Okay.
notch in. It looks like they will under the hair. So
Yeah, smart move.
these look like maybe they just plug in. Like maybe there's not arms, full arms for them. I
Right.
don't know. I mean, you can't really tell. It's just my thoughts. But they give her the Devil's Due Dreadnought
Yeah.
logo, and I had it have it starred. So Dookie brought up Easter egg that the mask is chaos. So he was one of the later Dreadnoughts that wore like a chrome hockey mask,
Yeah.
and so and the eye makeup on it kind of matches the Zartan we're going to look at. Um, I just think, man, I'm happy with the way she come out. I'm overall happy with the skier. I know Matthew said, "Why did it have a motorcycle engine on it?" They were bikers. This is a swamp bike, and I know somebody else at not here, but I saw ask, "Why does it have a intake on it?" It's actually it was water propelled and could actually shoot water
Right.
out, as a cannon that they used that. You saw that in Revenge of the Cobra.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Again, color wise, I know somebody said it was hers and not Zartan's. I think, and I get that too. But but that I still would have liked the color to have been maybe a little closer to the original. But whatever. And
Well,
it is a render, so that can change, obviously.
well, as soon as everybody opens this set and puts her on it, they're going to immediately take her off and put Zartan on it. So,
100%
you know,
true.
so I'm happy with Zania. I think I got thought I put in another picture of Zania, but I guess not. So here we are. We got Blue Oyster Infiltration Ninja Zartan here.
I mean, again, this is Ninja Force. I have no affinity towards this figure. Um, when I think of Zartan, this is definitely not the one that I go to. But I know some people really do enjoy this look. And if you came into the line or you were in the line during that phase with Ninja Force and everything, um, yeah, I mean, look, I know Zartan had many different looks, could do whatever different looks, so you can wax away, all that, right? You can kind of shove that under the rug as far as like, well, that's not what he looks like. I mean, he look like whatever he wants to,
Yeah, he can look like anything.
right? So realistically, it's like yeah, and I mean, I like the swords. Um, I just it's I really need to see him. I really, 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 really need to see him.
As much fun as I've made of this figure over the years, and with this seeing this render, I do actually kind of like the way that this looks. I don't, I know the bow and we got the swappable string so he don't have to have it knocked. Um,
Yeah.
how funny is that? He's a dread knock and he's gonna knock a bow. Um, I don't really care about the bow. I mean, I know that was part of his comic lore and whatnot, but
Right.
his ninja weapons I'm okay with, but just the look of the figure, I don't care for the purple down here, but I do like the vest and the chains. And
Yeah,
for
it looks
this
good.
for this head, man, like fucking mohawk and face paint, it looks pretty good. I gotta say.
It does. I agree. I think the jacket looks really good. The zippers, the chains. I mean, and again though, it is, it's like a 1-to-1, right?
Yeah,
So, and I mean, if you're gonna do this guy, you almost kind of have to, because what else are you gonna do? Otherwise, he wouldn't be like that recognizable, right? If you did a different Ninja Force, if you decided to make a different look for this Zartan, yeah, you can do the mohawk but ultimately, if you change it too much, then it's going to be a little too far away from what this look is, and then I think people would probably have a problem with that.
it's pretty damn spot on.
Oh yeah, he's just not as like neon green.
I mean, as far as the color palette, and you know, like he actually looks good. Like this is what somebody would look like. This
Yeah,
is what the fuck is this? But this is what an orange haired, 80s punk kind of look. I mean, Dookie said it, biker's Zartan. It's the perfect biker's Zartan.
right.
So I'm not a fan of the pants, but I do like everything else on this figure, and he is
Yeah.
definitely not my Zartan.
No, but I mean, it does look good. I don't know. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. And yeah, the orange chain is weird, but it's like that on the original too, right?
Yeah, it was yep,
Yeah,
right there.
right. Yeah. So
And this is going to be a Target exclusive we saw. So you know what that's going to entail when this guy goes up for pre-order.
Jesus. Of course.
A smaller sword design is basically spearheads. I think so. I think it is. I saw somebody else say that.
Okay.
Um, the Liberty spikes. What's up, Sean?
I prefer it if it was Liberty Bibberty.
Joe Liberty Bibberty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how I feel, Matthew. That's exactly how I feel.
with your canceled breaker.
Motherfuckers.
Well, that was the fault of your tire on
Motherfucker.
breaker, wasn't it? It was another one that they canceled on you.
Fucking tire. Motherfucker.
All right, let me find my place here. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, and then we're going to get into the most fun one of all. Let me pull this off of here. I'll go grab me some coffee. Let you hold it down for a minute, and then we'll.
Yeah.
Did you want me to? Did you want me to leave Ninja Force Zartan up?
Nah, you don't
Okay.
have to, man. You
All
don't have to leave Ninja Force Zartan, that son of a bitch. We're gonna get into some.
Like a Judy chop.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good, man. You are golden. You see, I don't mind being on the screen. Actually, I don't mind being on full screen. Anyway, so who got to see Fallout? Anybody? Anybody get to watch Fallout Season 2? Fallout Season 2, Episode 8? Because I did. Season 2, a lot of people didn't like Season 2. Some stuff goes down in Season 2. They introduce more factions, and I think I promise I won't. They introduced more factions in Season 2. And I think that's where some people kind of dropped off a little bit, and they had a little bit of issues with it because they followed along with Season 1, and it kind of got you started. Season 2 starts getting a little deeper into other factions, and I think that's where some people kind of fell off. Lego Star Wars Kid says, can't watch till the summertime. Well, why not? Why not? Crow says, I can barely get through season 2. What is it about season 2 that you can barely get through? I guess is my question. Uh, it's a goofy show. I ain't gonna lie. It is the one show that I've said it many times. I let my fandom kind of dictate rather than my logic of watching a show kind of dictate. Okay, your son won't let you. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You got a ways to go. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin, it's interesting his inclusion and Kaisar, well, I'll tell you what. He is in the final episode. He is in the final episode. I like the show. I think it's got obviously a couple really good actors. If you love the games, you probably like the show, but a lot of people have a lot of issues with it. Because they've retconned some lore and stuff, but I don't think they've done too much damage to it, man. I really don't. I have too many Joe bros to watch shows. I get it, Sean, for sure. It's kind of part of my other job. Main character reminds me of Mila Kunis. Yeah, I could see that. If you squint, you can see it. She's probably a little taller. The character of Lucy, but I like her all right. Fallout New Vegas is my favorite game of all time. And the Caesar gimmick, or at least what they did with Kaisar in the show, I thought was kind of funny. I also thought it was kind of stupid, as far as the Legion is concerned. And then Lone Dragon says, the fuck was up with that ending? Yeah. The ending, it's called prolonging the show. Changing locations. How about that? Yeah, I guess I could see Meg too. Lego Star Wars Kid says, I love the Lucy's big eyes. I do too. She's an attractive girl. But Walton Goggins steals the show. Let's not kid ourselves. He steals the show. So
she's dopey.
Yeah, could be considered. Hey, Liquid Identity, that is a hot take I'll have to fight you over. New Vegas does not suck. That's the best written game in the series. Yeah, in my opinion anyway. It is actually a better RPG than any of the other ones. Other than the first two, I guess. The first two Fallout games. But yeah, check it out. Except for Lego Star Wars Kid has to wait till summertime to watch the show.
Just don't forget about it.
Yeah, I know, right? Well,
it's a long time.
By then, you'll probably start seeing updates for season 3 or whatever. All right, give me just a sec because I am gonna hit the loo actually, and then I'm gonna fire this coffee up really quick.
All right,
and then yeah. Oh yeah, stew for lunch, family Vegas. Yeah, I agree. That's some bullshit. And Vegas has gone downhill since then. That's for sure.
Let's see. I've never played the Fallout game, so I'm a casual fan of the show, so it's actually working for me. I did not see the season finale. I did not realize that there were more. I thought it already ended. I just kind of trailed off. I guess I'm at least one episode behind, so I myself have to go back and watch the end of it. But Pop has always been like it's always been his game, and I've actually never played one of them. So the show I'm okay with because I don't know what's been changed. However, I did watch a video from, I believe, watchmojo.com today, or listen to it, that was comparing some of the differences between the game and the show. And I can see where some like diehard fans of the game might be upset with some of the direction they've taken in the show, but somebody that doesn't really know the finer plot points of the game, I guess, don't bother me. I did hear him talk. Like I like Macaulay Culkin, so I don't know what he is in the show versus what he is in the game, but I liked him well enough in the show. Macaulay's a good actor. Let's see what's going on in the chat. And Crow says, remember, Canada is the bad guys in Fallout. Is it back on? Like, if it's back on, I will be watching it if season 3 is out. I haven't actually heard anything. So The Gilded Age is a good show, man. I think it's underrated, but it only appeals to certain people. You got to like period piece shows, and me and Clint do. It's the late teens, 1900 into the 20s, through the roaring 20s. It's a pretty good show. Lego Star Wars kids say that game is too janky. Was it New Vegas? No, I heard it. No, it had a lot of bugs, but that game's been out. When did New Vegas come out? It's been out for like 10 years or something, 12 years. I'm sure you guys will know. Let's see. Dragon saying Walton Goggins only steals the show because Zach Cherry's too busy with Severance to have a bigger role. Walton Goggins pretty much steals anything he's in. Everything he's in. I mean, look at Righteous Gemstones. He ran away with that and completely outshone Danny McBride. That's a funny ass show. If you guys hadn't watched The Righteous Gemstones. It's about like Shameless. Not quite. I don't feel like I need to take a shower after The Righteous Gemstones, man. Shameless. Every episode of Shameless, I felt like I needed to go rinse off when it was over. Has it? It's been out for 6 months. Has it? No. Then maybe I'm talking about season 4. Because I know I've watched it since then because I was behind and I didn't have HBO when I got HBO and I caught up. I'm at the one where he gets shot, right? That's where I'm at. I did watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms. That's pretty good. You guys are watching it. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, it is better than House of the Dragon, but it's a lot more upbeat than House of the Dragon and the original. I wasn't sure I was going to like it, but it's pretty good. Matthew's probably going to say something about the novellas for it, which I have not read any of that stuff.
That Lego Star Wars kid, how dare you? The jank is what makes the game great.
When did it come out?
2010. Actually.
Okay, so it's 16 years old going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, but we Shameless. Oh wow, that show. Holy shit.
Dude, that show was something else.
The first episode, man, when what's her name?
Oh god damn.
You know who I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, it's been so long since I
Fire.
watched it now.
First episode, man, when she's getting ready.
Yeah.
You're like,
shit, I can't even remember her name.
I fell in love.
All right, we got one more of the renders to get through. So
let's get through it and then let's get on with the 90s. Cowabunga, dude.
All right, so we got to see this. Fiona, thank you, Stu. Yes, God, I couldn't even remember her name.
Yes.
So here's our mystery character that is going to be coming out. Now, everybody, when they saw this, was like, oh, Wild Bill, because we're getting, we saw that leak of what's going to be retro Wild Bill, and everybody saw this and went nuts, and then was like, why does he have a hatchet that everybody's saying a tomahawk, and why is it don't look like Wild Bill? Why is it? So it's supposedly been confirmed this is definitely not Wild Bill.
So that is confirmed.
That is confirmed that this is not Wild Bill. It is a new character. And oh my God.
Lone Star.
Are they Lone Star? Now,
I know everybody saying I couldn't help it.
What if it was?
Lone Star.
What if it's just Bill Pullman in a leather jacket?
My Schwartz is bigger than your Schwartz. All right,
Um,
that would be fucking awesome. God damn it.
So it is definitely confirmed that this is not the new Wild Bill. It's a new character. What I have not seen or heard confirmed, and maybe it has,
Okay.
is this a new character, or is this a new character that has not been in classified at all yet?
Yes.
I do not. I think it's a whole new character. I have not heard whether this is like somebody from one of the comics or whatever that they're bringing in now. It's just definitely not a character that's been made in classified.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, it's look, it's an interesting choice to make. If it is a brand new character, let's just say for argument's sake, it's like we're gonna pull somebody out of the Energon universe or something like that.
Yeah.
So that it's not a brand new, never ever heard of character, but it's maybe someone out of there. And it's like, this is the look we're going to give them, right?
Yeah.
I can't really think of who that would be, having read all those comics.
I was trying in my head. I was trying to make this Risk, but it's
Okay.
not
Okay.
Risk.
No, and I get it, but I see where you're going with that. That's why I was saying, right? Like, what's up, Carlos?
His name appeared in the Epstein emails. That's why they blacked him out. He redacted him.
Great pull. That's quality right there, brother. Yeah, man. Like, gosh, I don't know. I mean, so here's the deal. Then we can't really speculate on
He's a Joe.
who it is. That would be, to me, Lone Dragon. I think that would be awesome. I think that would
Joe,
be.
though.
But well,
he wouldn't be a Joe.
Actually, I don't think the Ghoul's a bad guy, though. That's the thing. I think he is a good guy. If you watch the show. So,
Chris said new character, but new or...
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. What does Chris know? Other than it's a new character. But my point is, for speculation, we can't really speculate, because if it's a new character, then we can't speculate on who it might be. It's just a cowboy.
That's why I was wondering. Right. So when he said that it's a new character, that's what I was wondering. Has it been clarified if like new, completely made up, never been existence anywhere before, or new into never been in the classified line before? So yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Right. That's kind of my thing.
I like Viper Scout's answer here. Sundowner from Cops makes a lot of sense.
I don't think they're going to go there. I don't think they're going to go there with that license, personally.
Fresh Monkey is doing the BP vest, who's bulletproof, but I don't know if they have the actual whole license or not.
I mean, Native American, I can see that. Although, at the same token, I mean, look, I could see where the Native American part, because it's like, oh, it's there's a tomahawk, right? But
they don't typically wear hats.
Not typically, not like that. Is that a Pip Boy on the right wrist?
Yeah, it's a Techno Viper or Hiss.
I know. I'm just
style
saying.
Gauntlet.
It's not the Ghoul. No. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess a crossover is cool. Like, I mean, it doesn't bother me at all. I guess the fun of it is the silhouette. So it it's like, hey, let's do something different. Let's do the reveal thing, right? And let everybody speculate and talk about it and drive some interest and some conversation. That's good. Some engagement is good. Can you zoom in a little bit on the again? Like, I want to see that kind of the I joked on I think it was a Toy Kind of Moods post, or it might have been Baldy's, I don't know. I had joked that this was like so was it somebody with a Baja, like a 90s Baja on? Those are so popular. Yes, see so the coat there, it's got to be some kind of animal or fur, right? You would imagine.
A Sarap
Collar, yeah, right.
poncho.
Could it be? You know, they've done celebrities in the past, right? Like the Fridge and the Sarge. Could it be a Clint Eastwood? Could it be a Josie Wales? Could it be, you know what I mean? Could it be a that'd be kind of wild.
Well, so we're gonna look at some of the renders that have been out, that been put out as suggestions here.
Okay.
Now today, Darren Marshall, Airborne's Customs, put out a thing where he went through renders, I think, of previous stuff we've had and identified like what the legs and maybe the arms. I don't know how that possibly works, that you could positively identify anything from this picture.
No,
But
man. I mean, it can be done, but it
he,
has to be an exact match.
I mean, if anybody can do it, he's probably the guy that can do it. Plus, he probably, I'm sure, already knows exactly who this is because he gets info. But that's out there in some of the Facebook groups. But man, he is really hammering home, this is not Wild Bill, like with a sledgehammer on all the groups. So
See,
sorry.
that's what makes me think it might be.
So this is, I do want this version of Wild Bill. I got him hanging up right over here. This same one hanging up on the wall. I do want this kind of cavalry Wild Bill. So here's one of the renders of that one that's out there. Of course, I didn't make this. I just nabbed it.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
but it is not that.
No, it's not. It's not that. I mean, it's funny because I think it is one funny way to throw you off the scent is to demand that that's not what it is.
Yeah. But they're not really good at giving us hints and red herrings at stuff anymore. As far as making you do the legwork to figure it out, like they did with the dragonfly and things. They're just everything's on the nose.
The difference is that they also didn't have a silhouette out either.
There he is.
Well, that's the one that most people feel like makes the most sense, and that you could totally see that render in that silhouette for sure, right?
So that's there's another thought. That one's pretty cool. Again, I didn't make this.
Giraffe's right. I think Graph's right. If I squint hard enough, I think I can see Mindbender in a trouble bubble.
Oh yeah, on the render, yeah, you can see the bubble back there behind it.
Hang on,
So we got those. Another one I saw on speculation.
Stop! Quit tugging at my heartstrings. I mean, you want to see a grown man cry, then you put this son of a bitch in classified. All right.
Ace has hinted that he's trying to do this for the bandit that he's working on. He's going to try and do this. But so this is one suggestion that's out there.
Oh, wow.
Is a bandit.
God,
And another really good one that I saw. Todd's saying they're saying Native American bounty hunter. Not sure what that means. Nothing screams Native American other than having the axe. And I mean, I have one of those. I take it camping.
That's the only thing in that image that actually has anything to do with Native American / Indian, whatever you want to say.
I know, just because it has a hatchet that could be a tomahawk.
That's literally the only thing in there, because otherwise the hat don't work. Clint, you are freaking dude. He's Bum Phillips.
Bum Phillips. Oh shit.
Jerry Glanville.
Oh
Give me
yeah.
Jerry Glanville.
Jerry Glenn. Well,
He
that's
used to
right.
he used to leave tickets for Elvis at every game.
Um,
Yeah,
so
this is great. What else you got? What else you got?
so another one that I saw floating around out there
Oh God.
was
I knew it. I just knew it. This is part of the reason why I haven't paid attention to a lot of the groups because I knew it would be a rabbit hole to go down. Although a fun one though, however. Yosemite Sam. And then he's got one of those Sonic talking from the 90s. He's like, frigga, fragga, frigga, fringa, fragga, frigga, frigga,
got
frigga,
Sonic
frigga.
Sonic Talker's backpack.
Oh, God.
All right, so I've broken the riddle. I've deciphered it, and I emailed, messaged Lenny, and he told me that this next one is definitely what it is. I'm not supposed to tell anybody, but
Cat's out of the bag.
It's the Waco kid. He comes with the bottle of whiskey.
Excuse me while I whip this out. All right, look.
Then a
So,
2-pack with Sheriff Bart.
golly, wouldn't that be awesome? Truly, truly, a dream come true.
So I didn't have time to actually turn this into the classified render. So we're gonna look at a few that I did whip this out here.
Yes.
So we got the Waco kid. What if it's William Money
Okay.
from Unforgiven?
Yep. Yep.
Everybody's showing Josie Wales and the man with no name. What if it's William Money? And this is actually the Sideshow William Money. The Sideshow apparently made a William Money figure, and this is it.
Let's see. Hang on here. I want to look at something real quick. Okay. I like it. Would we?
Yes,
would,
Matthew,
would
the
we,
fifth figure in the way, for Christ's sake.
Would we get a Morgan Freeman in a wooden casket?
This is what happens to assassins around here. That's the 2-pack. So we got it. It could be William Money. It could be Jesse Lee from Posse.
Okay. All right. I can see that too, right there, for sure.
I've often talked about wanting some figures from Posse. I think that'd be a good one. I'd love a Jesse Lee figure. So this next one is probably a dark horse candidate, but it is a possibility because if you look at the silhouette, everything matches up really except the weapons. And
oh, hell yes.
It could be.
Actually, I think the proportions are pretty spot on here.
They're exact.
Yeah.
Perfectly exact. Yes, Chavez from Young Guns. And Chavez actually did wear a hat. So that's probably the best guess at any of these that I've seen. Yeah, Viper Scout said it at the same time.
Right. Yeah. I can. This one, though, I'm probably betting here on Speedy.
I always bet on Speedy. So one I would like this to be, honestly, is let's see.
Wow.
Captain Price.
Okay. Damn.
All right, so I did make this one just for you because I knew it was going to come up.
I mean, come on. Tell me that wouldn't be awesome. No, I mean, look, they already have these guys in the McFarlane.
This is the McFarlane
Yeah,
figure.
right. So, um,
Johnny Depp from Lone Range.
right. Um, no, I mean, look, that would be cool as a crossover, but it doesn't make any sense, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, but
And then I got one more, and I only did this one because there's no way that guy would have been a Joe.
no, he wouldn't.
So,
Have. And Yosemite definitely.
so
I
I
mean,
tweaked that one.
I like the. I mean, I'm going for the Looney Tunes actually. If I can get this, although, like seriously though, think about it, y'all. A Yosemite Sam in
Classified.
in classified form, but he's not cartoon like, right?
He's got you pull his hat off, and there's another holster and more guns up there.
That would be awesome.
Barmaid Baroness better be
yeah.
next. So those are some.
That's pretty good, actually. I like that. Yeah, look, it drives engagement. It drives speculation. I don't think there's very few people who know for sure, and those that do, obviously, not gonna say anything, and they can't. They may tease, and people say, "Oh, for sure, 100%, it's not Wild Bill." Well, how often does anybody make declarative statements about these things where they tell you what it is or isn't? No matter who it is, right? And they can say, I have it on good authority, but really until they decide to reveal. Now have we figured out or have we found out when that is? When it will be revealed? Have they said anything about it?
Well, Stanley's saying, we talked about New York Toy Fair next week, so preview night maybe Thursday. If there might be stuff that leaks out like always. Leaks out like always. So they said information coming soon. So I assume that's probably going to be then next week. We don't know, but they said it'd be coming soon.
What if they drug it out like for like 3 months?
I'd kind of like to see them do that because they just there's no mystery left, so I'm glad to see them do something like this.
So that is one of the things that I guess that starts to happen, right? As we start to fill the checklist out, early on the checklist is wide open. Yeah. And then as the checklist starts getting marked off, right, then the mystery starts to kind of, go away. And then that's where the speculation is, are they just going to keep running all the way up and through into the 90s? Or are they going to do like something different where they start going to the comics or they start going to, whatever different way they want to go, right? Cartoon. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see, I guess, what they do. Depending on what this figure is and how this comes out, then I wonder if other people or more people would start going, yeah, hey, let's get, a brand new figure. Let's start introducing new characters, right?
Yeah.
Or, maybe you could get like the revanch, like you get something like that out of the comics.
Yeah, there's one of those renders somebody did the bat, the 001 bat or whatever it was, the big mastermind bat. And I think it was Sean Carney's been doing a lot of those. I think he did that one. But,
okay.
So let's see. I was Viper Scout said, no, I did not get B's Western Snake Eyes picture. I actually commented on that and said, don't give them any ideas, B.
Man, I heard that. Like, come on now. Like, we don't need the 20th Snake Eyes in the line.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good bet. Liquid's a fifth figure in each wave is going to be a new character kit bash. Maybe it won't all be like mole rat too. Maybe they won't all be that way.
Oh, hang on a sec, man. I gotta grab. This is Aiden.
All right.
Give me
So,
2 secs.
all right. Yeah, what is that children doing? It needs to be in bed. So I hope we do get some new characters and it won't just be a mishmash of different stuff. So we'll see. So I am curious to see what the new figure is going to be. I'm fine with it being a whole new character with a whole new backstory, not a crossover or anything. But those renders going around are just too funny not to show. Yosemite Sam and shit. So I actually did get that and crop that down. So I've got those backgrounds now. So as soon as I master the making the figures into the action figures like I did with the one of me and Pop that we showed in the beginning, I'll probably be doing some funny ones like that once in a while to show off. We got to get to some of these 90s things. See if I missed anything in the chat. Yeah, the New York Toy Fair next week. They usually do a pretty decent showing for Toy Fair, but I'm curious to see if we hear anything about doing a stream. You know, they always give us a fan stream around then, so hopefully we'll get one Friday, and that will coincide with some of those Entertainment Earth drops that we talked about that Bobby sent earlier on the Entertainment Earth drop zone. Bad Girls was the 1994 movie with Madeline Stowe. Okay. It's probably a name of a movie that's behind the curtains at the old video store too. Back through some of the comments. Could you imagine Barmaid Baroness? And get like Baroness runs a bar and a brothel. She's like a Madam Baroness. That'd be funny as hell. We can't get her in a bikini, so I don't know if we'll get that one. She'll be wearing more clothes than that one. Yeah, Speedy was canceled. Slowpoke Rodriguez. Well, have we ever gotten a Speedy action figure? Have we ever gotten really good action figures?
I don't think so. I don't think there has been, has there?
I mean, I know there's been stuff from like Space Jam and shit like that, but I don't know if they did figures from that last movie or not.
And if they probably wouldn't do it. Probably wouldn't do it now.
No, not a Speedy for sure.
No.
Oh, women cowboy movie. Okay. All right, listen, you ready to look at some of this 90s stuff?
Let's do it. We approached it from like a couple different angles, so we'll just discuss it and show it and see what everybody thinks.
Go back and forth or show them all.
Yeah, I tell you what, I went by year, and I didn't go by year for any specific reason other than as they added a new feature, then I kind of went, okay, like I might have been into that as a kid. And maybe it's something we also could see with Classified possibly. So it really doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. We can go back and forth if you want to.
All right. Well, let's do that. I'll go ahead and I'll start and you can get your first one queued up. So it's the wrong button. Let's see. Get the right screen shared here. So one that I saw that I liked was this one from 1992 was Eco Warriors Barbecue. I am not a big fan of the Eco Warriors, but I am a fan of barbecue and obviously firefighter. But this figure, if I was looking at the line and I didn't know anything about, Joe or whatever, the look of this figure, I love the clear or the tinted visor. I like the colors of this figure. He's got the kind of is barbecue, but kind of a little bit of blowtorch colors. He's got the big fire helmet like you see like stuntman and shit wear, like a fully contained unit. But I like the fact that you could see his face through the visor. And as far as like the whole Eco Warriors gimmick goes, um, I don't really care about the shooting water, but the color change battle damage on this, I think that's a
Okay.
cool idea. I like, as far as gimmicks go, I always like kind of color change stuff. And I remember when Hot Wheels did this,
Yep.
when they had the cars that would change colors when you put them in hot water.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that idea of showing battle damage on these guys, but I just thought this was a good looking design for him. So if I was a kid and I saw this dude not knowing anything about the history of the line and Eco Warriors being, the whole all the 90s thing with the all the Earth Day and all that, whatever, Captain Planet, I would I would dig this figure. He's sliding in on a hook into the
Right.
fire, putting the fire out. So give me Eco Warriors barbecue.
All right. And I know I'm not a big fan of like that Eco Warrior. I mean, I think it's goofy. I see what they were doing
Yeah.
with it, but looking back
Same
on
thing
it,
they were doing with ninjas. They were chasing a trend of the
Right.
environmental.
Right. Yes, exactly. Now, the difference is with like the Ninja Force is that they were like, yeah, they had the ninjas in the 80s, but like, ninjas in the 80s really was the trend, right?
Yeah.
And I think that the ninjas with Ninja Force definitely based off of maybe the Ninja Turtles and getting crazy with the colors and stuff, right? But the ninja fad really was in the 80s, right? Is when it
Yeah.
was really big.
American Ninja and all that.
right.
Yeah.
So when I started looking through the line and I was like, okay, if I was coming in, let's say at 1990, and I was like, what is something that like they added that was kind of a cool new thing, but also still resembles some of the camo patterns and some of the like more classic military, right? Wasn't totally sci-fi, wasn't totally crazy, lime green and shit. And so I thought the Sky Patrol, okay, with the parachute assemblies, right? So you can toss these fuckers up in the air. You got Airborne right here. And so you had a whole sub team of these guys, right, with the silver parachute. So they're all the same color.
Airborne, who is now the whitest motherfucker in G.I. Joe.
Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny?
He got whitewashed.
Right? Like this motherfucker. They're like stolen land. So anyway,
that's the head Snake Eyes should have had.
right. Yes. Hello. But anyway, so I thought, okay, early on, it's like hey, what can we do? Right. So we go back. If you look through like the line before then, it was mainly your accessories were just some guns, might have a tripod, you might have a little hose on something, right?
Yeah.
But I thought, okay, the backpacks. Now, we do have a legacy character that has the backpack or has the parachute, right? But for me, this would have been maybe something that if I was still collecting, or if I was younger rather, this would have been like maybe something that I would have looked at and went, oh, this is cool. Like I can get all these guys and have the different parachutes and throw these motherfuckers up in the air, whatever, right? We all had the little green army men. But I thought, okay, well, that's one idea. So, and then in classified, obviously, like I said, we already do kind of have this, right?
Can you blow that up? Can you blow the card back up? Oh, are you pulling it up? Okay, so no, you can't.
I'm on 3D Joe's. So I mean,
I wanted to see the cross cell on the back, but you can't blow it up any more than that.
What this?
Yeah.
Well, I can open the image in a new tab, but then it'd still be.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I was just gonna look at the members of Sky Patrol because.
All right, so here you go.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Actually, here, this is the easiest way to do it right here. Let's see if I can go.
I had a couple of those guys, and I'm trying to remember who I had because I don't have them anymore, and I don't know what happened to them. I don't
So
remember which ones I had,
I'll just scroll
which is
down
weird.
to 1990. So 89 and then 90. And then they're all at the end of 1990. So if you actually scroll down, you'll see, let's see. Here it is right here. So you got drop zone, you got altitude, you got, who is that? Skydive, you got static line. You
Yeah,
got
I was
airborne.
Yeah, I was like, I usually remember exactly who I had and who I didn't, but all those guys kind of ran together for me. But they were pretty cool with the parachute, I gotta say.
That's what I mean. Just as a sub team, and I wasn't big on the sub teams because I got out before they really started to introduce the sub teams. So, so yeah, but for me, I mean that would have been kind of, my thing that maybe would have drawn me in at that time would have been maybe airborne or any of those sky patrols.
Word. Yeah, they were actually pretty cool. Graph saying Zakanan White is the name of that guy. What's up, Gun Bunny? How you
At
doing?
least the airborne has a different file card name.
So I had my next one. I had Barricade.
Okay, so what about
Um,
this dude?
One, I like his colors and I like his suit because he kind of reminds me of RoboCop a little bit
Okay, all
with
right,
the armor.
yep,
And but so he was the bunker buster, and I liked that he had not necessarily the giant kind of goofy missile shooting weapon, but a weapon that could uh like I looked at this like something that could bash doors in almost like a battering ram, but
okay,
still like as it hits, he can also use it as a weapon. Like at the top here, it's got the gun in it. So I was looking at it more like an actual ram, and then he's got a gun in the top of it. I just really like the design of this guy because you don't, aside from Shockwave, you got this dude. You don't really have many kind of door kicker guys
okay,
um in Joe's, and this dude, like his bunker buster is his specialty, but that's the missile. But just the fact somebody that's super armored that's going to go up and try to bust into a fortified position.
yeah,
So really what he does as far as the specialty, because we really hadn't had anybody like that. I mean, Shockwave's a SWAT dude. um but I really like the color scheme on this guy, the gold with the navy.
right.
Uh, but really, he just really reminds me of RoboCop, and I was trying to picture RoboCop coming up and kicking a door in and just blind firing, going, "Come out or die."
I get it.
So, I thought this guy was cool. So if I saw him hanging on a peg and I was new to the line, those are things that would kind of make me lean toward picking this dude up.
It's got a
And I
gold
never,
RoboCop look for sure.
yeah, and he was a 92, a
Right.
92 figure. That was the year I got my last figures. He was not one of them. So I guess by that time, he wasn't cool enough to pick up.
Right.
But if I was 8, you know,
Yeah.
might be another story. So I think he'd make a cool classified
Um.
as well.
Okay. I can see that. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and and share my screen.
Close, close.
And I'm gonna make a mention of 1990 and not really necessarily maybe pick a particular figure, but I'm gonna lead into 1991. Okay. So in 1990 is when you first started to really see, from an accessory standpoint, is when you started to see a lot more wearables. Okay, a lot more stuff,
Yeah.
backpacks with stuff that came around the sides. If you look at Metalhead or like Pathfinder, you know what I'm saying? Like the Laser Viper, right? If you start kind of looking at these guys, you start to see more accessories, something like big, like that missile launcher for salvo,
Yeah.
or with what is this dude's name? Stretcher? That's right, Stretcher. Not
Stretcher has got a ton of shit. I
Right.
have him, and he's one of the few Joes I actually have complete. The dude, he come with so much shit.
So my point about that is that in 1990 you started to see a lot more of the different type of accessories, okay? But leading into 1991, if I was younger and I was like, what else would I dig about this? So we start talking about accessories. We start looking at more accessories, and then the inflatable boat would have been really freaking cool to me. Now look, I know it's just a whoopee cushion, okay?
It's airtight's whoopee cushion.
But you have to imagine. So in the 80s, we didn't have this. We didn't have anything like this. Little, you had boats. You had some that float, some that didn't, and so this would have been a cool accessory to me if I was 8, 9 years old, getting into GI Joe in the early 90s, and this figure withstanding. I mean, the uniform for me is a little, leaves a little bit to be desired, and the headpiece, like he's Geordie LaForge, but overall, it's the accessories. So as we started seeing in 1990, you started to see more accessories other than just like a rifle and a backpack and a helmet, right? And they started to get a little more creative with it. So that would have maybe drawn me in as a kid. Would have been this if I was at that age. Getting out of the 80s Cold War military and more into, as we start looking ahead, this might have been kind of neat to me as a kid, and with the inflatables and stuff.
Yeah, I think, and if we had that dude, we could have taken him down to the creek.
Absolutely.
Boat. We took all our stuff that floated down there.
Yep.
Say what's up to Allison Troy,
Hey,
the
Allison.
Retro Toy Princess. How you doing?
So, yeah.
He's one that Crow really would like to see him do.
I mean, I just think it would have been
boat.
it would have been kind of neat, just with that boat. And like I said, we really started to see more accessories, and I can't wait to get to my next one in explanation, because we're going to get to listen to some sounds.
Oh boy. So, Tracker is one that I can see them like a deep cut. I can see them doing and classify, and he literally is the little man in the boat.
Yeah, I guess you could say.
And what's up, Antonio? What's happening, fellas? What did I miss? A lot. We went over the renders, and now we're looking at what kind of stuff in the early 90s would have, if we were kids, would have gotten us to buy G.I. Joe.
To explain it, to explain it, like the 90s was aging out, and for me especially in like 1989. So I don't care for the 90s stuff. I don't like the colors really. I don't like the gimmicks really and all that stuff. So for me, I'm looking at it from like, what would be cool if I was 8 years old, 9 years old, something like that, 8 years old, 7 in 1990. What would I maybe have been attracted to in the 90s stuff that since I was older, I didn't get to experience. So, because some people come into the line, that's their G.I. Joe, right? Like that's their G.I. Joe. I have people that come into my work, and when I talk about, doing the stream with you, every other Wednesday, or I talk about your channel, and even my channel, but especially if I talk about yours and I tell them what it is or whatever, or I tell them I collect classifieds and all that. Most often I hear somebody, it's like, man, yeah, my buddy, I got a buddy of mine. He had all the G.I. Joes in like 1993, 94. And I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, for me, it's like, okay, what would be cool about the 90s stuff that maybe I would have dug if I was those kids, right? So anyway, all right, what you got?
So my next one I thought was really cool, and he's another one that I wouldn't have had being collecting in the 80s, but if I was getting into these guys in the 90s is bulletproof.
That is
So
pretty cool.
this fucking dude, man, he's awesome. I love the color scheme with the yellow and the green camo. And you say, oh, yellow and green. Well, he is the urban commander. So this guy is the dude that's out there running the squad that's hunting alley vipers down. I love the fact that he still looks like a military character in 1993,
Right.
but he's got this big ass cannon, and I'm imagining that this cannon is something that's going to help him obviously blow through cinder block walls, and got optics like where he can see shit behind the walls and whatever. But I think he's a really good looking character. It's got a good face sculpt.
Actually, that is a good face sculpt on there. I agree.
But just the whole fact of like what he does, because there weren't that many specifically urban type commandos in Joe. Again, I keep going back to Shockwave, but guys that were specifically for like urban environments. I mean, Cobra had a whole squad of Vipers, and most of their guys could be urban whatever, but somebody that's meant to counter those guys, I thought was a neat inclusion, and I just like the way he looks. So this is a dude, if I was walking through Toys R Us looking at figures on the peg, this is somebody that would have got my attention.
It is interesting, though, that his card art and the yellow in his uniform are so not matching. Like,
Yeah.
they're way different as far as just the color scheme.
Yep.
I mean, but at the same time, that it's like, okay, I can kind of work with that, but I do like a couple of comments about like pajamas. It's like,
Yeah.
he's got nice pajamas. Looks like somebody you'd see in the 80s Christmas morning pictures opening a present under the tree. That I can see that too. That's really good. Because it is quite garish. I mean, it's like, you are going to notice me, motherfucker.
Yeah. And with that, again, I go back to look at the Alley Viper. Like he is, I almost think they got the card art and they were like, yeah, but this guy's supposed to fight the Alley Viper, so we need to give him a counterpart.
Okay.
I love the card art, but even though they changed the actual figure so much, I still like the figure too.
Yeah. Like you said, he does have a good sculpt on there. I agree.
And I didn't realize till I picked him for my third one that all of my Joes start with the letter B.
Oh shit. Okay. So my next one is still from 91, but it's kind of like we start to get into 1992 as well. Okay. So 91 starts to introduce us to something that I probably wouldn't have liked on the figure, but I would have probably maybe held in my hand, and that's your Sonic Fighters for the sound effects.
Good Lord.
So, because this is fucking ridiculous. I mean, look, these guys, it was bad enough, like trying to stand them up with guns, putting a gun in their hand without breaking their thumb, trying to stand a guy for put him in a vehicle without breaking their crotch, and so to put this gigantic fucking backpack is ridiculous. Okay. But I could have dug this with Law here. Okay. Cause he still resembles, right? He's kind of got that military look. He's not crazy out of control color wise.
Actually looks better than the regular Law.
I do like this look. But I think this
I think those sound effects were on every toy from that era that had that made noise.
And that's what's difficult, okay? That's what, because see, each one of these guys had like different sound effects. Now they all kind of had
Yeah.
maybe one of them was the same, but like the Cobra ones might have had one that had more of a laser sound,
Yeah.
or you might have had more of an explosion sound. So I could see where it was like, okay, like I can get with this, like I can definitely get with this type of thing to draw me in because it is useful. And there's going to be one in particular I'm going to show you guys here in a bit that's like freaking awesome that I definitely would have dug. But this was kind of, back in of 91, as you see with these guys here. Dial tones got totally different ones. I think, let's see, this dude right here, this Cobra infantryman has.
That was in Coleco football.
You know what I mean? Like, so they had different ones, so that was cool. Like, you had the different ones you could do, and so that's kind of at in 91, which Tracker also my other one, but
Yeah.
in 92, the one thing I wanted to show you was we started getting these big missile launcher things.
Yeah.
Now, what was cool about them is they fit on their back, like some of them, okay? But also, for fucking Duke, he could ride that bitch like a mechanical bull.
Yeehaw!
Just
Oh
a
my
good
God.
old boy. Never meaning no harm. Look at that shit, dude.
He's got a seat.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
It's like he's riding on a giant dog penis.
What in the living hell is this shit? I couldn't believe it when I saw this shit. I didn't even know it existed. This shit, I probably would have had fun with this. I'm not going to lie. Like, who the hell? This is just fucking awesome. But anyway, this is when we started to see the proliferation of the gigantic,
Yeah.
gigantic,
They were out
missile
of
launchers.
ideas.
Yes, but this might have drawn me in. I know this kind of existed with other toys, but this
Right.
definitely, this is so much fun just on the website. But anyway, so yeah, this might have drawn me in, but this is where we saw the definite spread of like the rocket launcher, shooting spring loaded rocket everything with every toy, He-Man. Right,
Everything.
Transformers, like everything had that.
Everything had it then.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Jamie Bonson joining us. I had a watch with sound effects.
Oh,
like
no doubt.
Everything. Look,
No doubt.
Alan said, I just dropped a short of this dude to right round, baby. I'm sure. Fucking funny.
I mean, once I saw him riding that son of a bitch, I was like, oh, I've got it. I have to do this.
Allison can make a short and put it out quicker than I could come up with an idea for a short. So my next one was 1993's Cyber Viper. So I just like this dude. I'm not crazy about the colors.
Okay.
But so this guy kind of has what I was talking about. I wish they'd kind of done with Overkill. Was his legs are mismatched, so he's got the bionic, like the android leg, and then the right leg is a human.
Yes.
So of course they had to do it in these garish 90s colors. But if I was buying these guys at that time, the fact that this dude is a cybernetic officer just gives me, Terminator type vibes.
What about the bio armor?
Yeah, so he's got armor that can snap on him, which I thought was actually pretty neat. Again, just try to picture it in some different colors. But he come with a bunch of shit. Like you put this armor on
Yeah.
him, and he's got this big cannon thing. Again, just they were kind of throwing everything at the wall, but the variation of stuff they do with this dude, and again, I like the cyborg type. I keep saying android, cyborg is what the blend. Um, I dig that. So the fact that that's what this dude is comes with the big ass cannon and the armor. It's just it's pretty cool. I just can't get over the colors that they picked for this.
Yeah, I mean that's the hard part about this when you get into the
Yeah.
90s and when they start doing these little sub teams and is that they really go all in on the colors. But you know, these are Teenage Mutant Ninja colors, right? Like I mean
Yes.
that really truly is like what we're looking at is like
Yeah, that's it's what inspired the colors for all of this shit was the way that's what was in Turtles at the time.
yeah, I mean it definitely. I mean it's just that is kind of where it was at that time. I think they dominated so much of the market at that point.
But after picking him for this because I like the whole vibe of the cybernetic shit, like I got to thinking what how could they do this and classified and they would do this like I was saying. I hope they wish they'd have done Overkill. This would be the figure that they would make that hybrid I think out of if
Okay.
we saw it. So just that one, I would have never ever considered buying figures in the 80s. But if I
Right.
was again 8 years old in the 90s, this one probably would have piqued my interest.
Well, the fact that it comes with a little canister of the slime or whatever
The
the
yeah,
fuck that
the
the
goo.
goo, and then you can make a mold, right? You know, the Mega Marine mold that they had. I
Mhm.
mean, you know, it's a gimmick. What can you really do with that? It's difficult to find like a lot. I mean, I had a hard time trying to find images. They don't show any images of these guys with the mold armor on.
Yeah, with the molded stuff on them.
Right, because if you
Once you
didn't
put it in.
if you didn't have pictures of it back then, you sure as hell ain't getting none now, right? I mean, you're
Oh
talking about something
no.
that's that old. So,
Yeah.
um,
I wonder what that
so
would smell like if you open that now. Opened a jar of that stuff now.
oh
They
god,
smell like feet.
so at the back end of 1992, okay, I think that the packaging, okay, for instance, I'll go ahead and show you right here. I liked getting away from Ninja Force, which I think is just fucking brutal. You start to see the packaging. They did like you see here the DEF and you got the Headhunters, then you got the Eco Warriors, and then you've got this supersonic fighters, right, with the gigantic fucking backpacks, and then you get your Ninja Force, right? It's like so there's no main line until you get to your battle talking commanders or your talking battle commanders. Okay, so
It's
we
the
get.
second worst Cobra Commander ever.
I agree. However, I do like this commander better than some of the other ones, in my opinion, at least as far as color wise.
I
Because
like
there's
the yellow.
that's I was gonna say I like the yellow. So anyway, so this was something that we got obviously the sound effects for battle. Of course, now we get this. Oh, see if you can figure out what he's saying here.
Fight with a gat.
I had to look it up. I couldn't figure it out. Well, I'll play it a couple more times. Vipers attack.
Oh,
Yeah,
get the
mind
fuck
the
outta
gap
here.
is a good one. Look. And then you get one combat sound.
Well, that's an electric combat sound if I've ever heard one.
Isn't it though? So this is your ColecoVision, right? This is your total ColecoVision right here. But it maybe this would have been enough for me to not have the backpack on him, but to hold it in my hand or set it to the side, and maybe use this similar to what I just showed, which was the the sound effects for the guns and
Yeah.
shit like that, right? Because
Yeah.
that's the only other thing that I think I possibly could have thought about. Now, because we just talked about it, and I'll quickly share this. So, General Flag in 1993 is we really started having a lot of your fireable weapons, but this was like kind of a catapult missile kind of style thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Like a incinerators thing.
Yes.
With the rubber bands.
They all started to really, come with this particular kind of thing where you had something that, for instance, and I'll go back to here, where in 93, now I hate the gun trees. I hate the weapon trees.
Yeah,
right.
talk about saving some money. They ain't
Talk
even
about
bother
saving
to take
money.
it off the sprue.
Exactly. But you start to see some of these, like, the weapons that have lights on them. So it has sounds, or they light up on the battle core stuff. Gung Ho here with the flag and the giant fucking giant missile. So that really became kind of the main gimmick, right? Is spring loaded stuff, but then they started putting lights, so you had muzzle flashes and stuff like that. Could they do this in classified? I'm sure they could. It would probably drive up the price a little bit, which is interesting because at this point in time in G.I. Joe's history for this line, they were pulling in less money than ever before, and yet I think they were spending more money on their toys. Now, trying to save money on the weapon trees, but like when you start adding lights and sound effects and stuff like that, I would imagine it cost you more money than a painted figure with a backpack and a rifle. I mean, I could be wrong. Somebody could correct me. Good old Admiral Keelhaul. But this is kind of the thing. I mean, you see here at this point, it's all about the spring-loaded guns. And I guess maybe that would have been something with the lighting effect, maybe to bring me in, to the line as a kid. I think the card art really suffers as it goes along. I think even though it's more involved and it has a lot more stuff, I think that's the problem. Is I think the early card art was just so good.
Well, they cram so much on
Yes.
it, trying to showcase those shitty action features and
Yes.
giant things that came with them.
Starts getting really busy, like really, 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 really busy.
Yeah.
There's your V3 Wild Bill with his, Wild Bill's classic missile launcher.
Yeah. Because, of course, the air cavalry guy's got to have a missile launcher the size of the chin gun on his helicopter.
Right. And Stanley, I don't know how much money they would save by leaving the, this is a good pose right here. How much money they would save by leaving the accessories on trees. I mean, and I don't know what, obviously, you guys know way more about toys, cost of toys, and, manufacturing and stuff like that than I ever could. But I just wonder, was it worth it? Was it worth it for that? I don't know. But those are kind of some of the features I think that maybe would have drawn me in. The talking stuff, maybe the missiles, the spring-loaded stuff, parachutes maybe would have been cool. There's still some cool figures in here, and there's still some decent paint jobs in here, but it just started to get way crazy.
And a lot of the stuff from the all toy lines, like you said, from that era, they were all doing stuff like that. So
Yes.
It wouldn't have been weird seeing G.I. Joe do that if you were new to all toys then, because everything was doing it.
Right.
So that was a lot of our disconnect, was it had never really done that before, and they're kind of forcing it upon you. And then they put it in a lot of the garish colors when they did it.
Right.
Um, I got a couple more figures. Was it? Did you have more individual figures?
No, 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 no. I
Okay.
kind of combined a little bit just to show maybe a figure and then like a trend, and then I have the two vehicles that probably
Yeah. Yeah.
would have drawn me in. That's all I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do my two figures and my Cobras, and then we'll look at vehicles. So next one, I actually do have this guy.
Yeah. Yep. You
This
do.
this one's kind of a no brainer. Like this one, I got this one then, and if I was new to the line in '91, I would have definitely picked this dude up because I mean, come on, look at him. Uh, I in theory his weapons are kind of shitty, but man, they make them look good in this card art.
That's
Uh,
true. Yeah, that's true.
but I love this figure design. He was kind of a combination of like the Crimson Guard and AVAC and some of the interrogators, some of the cooler looking figures. They kind of drew from designs of some of the cooler looking earlier Cobras and whipped this dude up. So this dude is kind of a no brainer. I would have definitely gone to him. Of course, and he's Cobra too, so I would have been in for the Cobras. And the next individual Cobra that I had picked out, come on, this is what everybody was thinking. Mole rats were kind of going to be.
Right. Yep.
But again, you got the color change, battle damage. I love like the zombified actual leg and hand here.
Mm-hmm.
So even this mold, like the colors are what they are, but with the color change and shit for the battle damage, I like the look of the figure. I like what they did with it. I like zombie stuff, So this would have been a no brainer. But look at like the card art for this dude. Like it's pretty gruesome.
It garbage pail kid like fucking. Yeah,
So
that's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Somebody had some fun with that,
yeah.
right? Somebody had some fun
So
drawing that.
so I don't know that the water shooting weapons would have drawn me in, but the whole idea of this dude being a zombie. This is Emil from RoboCop. Like when he gets the toxic waste
Right.
dumped on him, if he was a soldier.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, he's only got four toes.
I know.
He had dropped a toe off somewhere back behind him. Maybe it was AI.
Some of this card art makes you wonder. It's like, did they have AI back then?
So those two, man. So
Yeah.
I love this art. So it's great.
Yeah, and
What's up,
I can
Troy?
see those two definitely would maybe draw you in at that age, right?
Yep.
You
And
know,
sorry, I was gonna say what's up to Troy and Dave popped in a few minutes ago. So
hey,
highlight it.
big Triple D, what's going on, buddy?
So what were your couple vehicles that you had picked out?
So a couple vehicles that I think, number one, that I always liked as far as a thing. I think getting away from the traditional military vehicles, which they certainly did
Yeah.
in the 90s. I would have been a big fan of the kind of larger movable platform with the multiple battle stations, the little chopper that someone could take off in, right? So the 1990, the General, which wasn't long after I aged out, this would have been probably cool to me because it had, multiple things you could do with it. And you could have multiple figures on it. So this would have been a nice big kind of playset
Oh, yeah.
piece, right? To have a big battle, and you could see where one side of it gets destroyed, so that everybody's on the other side trying to man up, and and Cobra's kind of advancing in. I mean that would have been a cool one to me. I think this is super cool. Are there cooler looking vehicles from the time period, I think so. But I think this would have appealed to me probably as a kid. That I could
Oh
fit
yeah.
more guys. It has the different, how many? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Battle stations, and then you got the copter, and it's got sounds and stuff, right? I mean, so
Did
yeah,
anybody have this? Did anybody in
yeah,
the chat
yeah.
have the General? I've looked at it before, and the same thing. Like it's such a sprawling. I had the Rolling Thunder, and it was so massive. So this is the kind of in that way, but wider
I
than
mean,
than
definitely
longer.
huge, right? Definitely huge. And again, I know that there are other play sets, people may have been more into, but I think this thing would have been really cool and definitely would have appealed to me as a kid. I think this would have been a lot of fun to have.
Yeah, it was a rolling headquarters,
Hell
like
yeah,
a battle station. It's a cool ass design.
right?
Kind of got a moon rover kind of feel
Yeah, for
to it.
sure. Definitely, for sure. And then you've got the armored canopy, right? Up front. But the copter also would have been a cool feature to me to
Oh
have.
yeah,
And then the other one is a classic, a tried and true classic from '80s, but into the '90s, and it would have been the Desert Apache, and it would
yeah,
have been because
yeah.
of this right here. Tell me that shit wouldn't be dope, dude.
Yeah. Oh shit.
You wouldn't have to do that shit with your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. It's loud as fuck. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is loud as fuck. That's what makes it great. I mean, so that would have been cool because then you wouldn't have to go around going.
Yeah.
You could, and then, I mean, it even has rocket sounds and shit on it. So I mean, that thing lasts for like I don't even know how long, 30 seconds, 45 seconds.
It was like a minute and 18 or something.
Yeah, something like that. But it's like, it's got all kinds of shit.
It's all of the mouth sounds you would have made playing
Exactly,
with it in one.
but totally cool because you start it up and it starts up slow and then it picks up, right, and it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. So
That's what the Dragonfly should have had.
that definitely would have had me drawn in 100%. Yeah, right. Yeah, no doubt.
No, so Troy said he had it and the mobile command center.
Nice.
And, he preferred the command center.
Okay.
Matthew's friend had it, and he liked the command center better too. Yeah, they're kind of similar in what they are.
Yes.
It's an outside toy for sure.
Yeah.
No
Matthew,
way my
take it
parents
easy, buddy.
would have let that thing have batteries.
Yeah. No,
All right.
for sure.
We ain't too far behind you, Matthew.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah, I
for
was gonna
hanging out,
say,
man.
yeah, it's about that time. We're close.
So,
What you got?
The Badger.
No doubt.
I thought this thing just classic, just big ass tall vehicle, big ass rocket launcher on it. You can put a dude in it, a couple dudes hanging off of it. It's got this big ass minesweeper push bar on the front. This is like riding a giant four wheeler with weapons on it and a roll cage.
Right.
So of course I never had it. It was 91. I don't think I even had any vehicles from 91 or 92. I'd have to look, but I didn't have this one. But the look alone just is giant, kind of a small to mid-size, jacked up fucking dune buggy minesweeper thing. I just like the concept of it. I think this would be a cool vehicle to classify up too. Just as like a small to mid-size somewhere.
Right.
Like between the ferret and the all striker size. But so I had that one. I thought it was cool, and I picked the Cobra one
Oh, the detonator.
I'd definitely wanted this thing. Just this giant rolling mobile platform. It wasn't quite as big as the Rolling Thunder was, but it was a
Right.
big ass vehicle. Get a lot of figures on it.
Yeah, no
The
doubt.
driver is cool as shit. Nitro Viper was a badass looking figure too. But you could put all these figures in it and own it. The air powered launcher, I actually kind of like that idea for launching the missiles better than the spring loaded stuff. I just like the look of it. It's just a giant slab with weapons all over it, and you
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
put a
for
bunch of
sure.
figures on it. So that would have sold me. This giant damn atom bomb ass looking missile. The thing's launching, got the biohazard symbol on it.
I
I just
swear,
think it's cool.
I don't think it was the Joe line. I swear I had something very similar to this in blue. Damn, I remember playing with it, and I'm trying to remember what it was. It was the adder. It
Oh
was the
yeah.
Cobra adder. Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Not the same thing, but
yeah.
yeah,
It's
similar in structure.
it's about a tenth the size of this. The
Right.
adder was a fun little toy too.
Yeah, yeah. It
Just
was definitely the adder, and I want to know who had the Swamp Master or Swamp Masher because like
oh, I
that's
had that.
I had it too, but when you go back and look at it, it's like
Oh, it's ass.
it's so stupid.
It's such a shitty vehicle. It's so shitty. I
And
like the colors. The
I would
colors is why I wanted it.
I would have liked to have known what Joe had balls enough to get out there on the GI Joe tank car, okay, or the ATV.
Well, Duke clearly drove it around in circles.
I mean, but look at this tank car. Like, who the fuck, GI Joe, and that's Spearhead. Who would get on a little piece of shit like looking like a damn big wheels
Where
and
did
go out
Max
fighting
ride?
Cobra? There's no
Where'd
way
Ma-
in hell.
Where did Max sit?
Max is too embarrassed to get on that piece of shit.
He just run along beside him
And then the little motorized vehicle pack Joe ATV. It's like his feet are hitting the ground while he's driving.
like an adult getting on a 50cc three wheel.
So bad. It's so
I
bad.
didn't have any of those. I did
did.
have some of the earlier ones, like
Yep.
the mountain climber one. I had that one.
Oh yeah, the right here. Yeah, the mountain climber. There you
Yep.
go, buddy.
I had
no
it.
doubt.
I had the pom gun.
We had a bunch of these. We had a
Yeah,
bunch
the
of these.
drill.
The
Yeah,
earth borer had that one. The helicopter. Yeah, the pom for sure. Rope crosser.
yeah, those were cool. I like Raptor down there in Manning. Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
shirtless
that's
ass Raptor down there.
Goofy, man, goofy. Good shit. Good shit.
Let's see. Stanley remembers those. Troy was
yeah.
born in 81, and those motorized vehicles were clown shoes.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Daycare got raided.
All right.
Yes, it's time to wrap this one up, I think.
Yes, sir.
So we still got 28 people watching. I wish I didn't have to go to work tomorrow. We'd find something to talk about. But
Right.
alas, I gotta be up in 6.5 hours. So
Son.
thank you guys for tuning in tonight for our silliness. Had a good time hanging out with everybody. Pop Blender, what you got coming up over on Pop Blender?
Oh, holy moly. Sunday night. I will be back on Sunday night. A little wacky there for a little bit. did a different day here and there, but Sunday night is the night. Actually, that's the best night for me. Although the Super Bowl is this Sunday, folks. So I don't know who you're rooting for, who you're betting on, but Seattle versus New England. Seattle's about a 4.5-point favorite. So if you're interested, Super Bowl's this Sunday. And then after the Super Bowl's over, I'll be jumping on and doing it unfiltered on my channel. And then Tuesday with Matthew is the dealio. So that's about it, man. What about you, buddy?
Actually, I don't really have any reviews or anything that I've got to do. I didn't get crazy legs in this new retro wave. I'll be back next Wednesday with Crow. Might do something between now and then, but I don't have any reviews coming up. So still working on getting everything together for the next Cobra News now with Tuco, and
that'll be fun.
Got to introduce the weatherman and get his segment finished up. So other than that, just be hanging out, be in the chat. So I'll be there Sunday. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl. Honestly, I don't think I've got any channels that it comes on because it's on CBS, right?
You can watch it. You can stream it on. You can stream it. I can send you the place to find it.
Okay, because I've got I got Paramount Plus, but I can't get CBS on my antenna.
Actually, if you have Paramount Plus, you probably can watch it.
Well, I think last year I couldn't.
Actually,
I tried.
You know what? No, it is on NBC.
Okay.
So if you have paid Peacock, then you can watch it. But if you don't, I have a place you can go to watch it. And I promise it'll work. So
yeah, that's where I'll be watching it if I watch it. So, all right. Well, if your team is in there, good luck. I'm sure Stanley's going to be pulling for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
I couldn't really care less, but I have to say, at least this one time, I will be pulling for the Patriots just because it's a thumb in the eye of the Titans owners. So I'll be pulling for the Patriots, although I won't be super upset if Seattle wins. Don't really care. So anyway, thanks guys for hanging out tonight. We had a good time. So Troy, thanks for coming in live for the first time.
Doubt.
We do this every other Wednesday, and then on the Wednesday in between, I'm here with Krusty Old Crow for Backyard Battlefield. So thank you guys for stopping in, and we will see you in. Let me find it so I make sure I play the right thing this time. There it is.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Get ready for a surprise.